All right. Well, it's not the 14th, it's the 24th. Quickly fix that. Thanks for catching that. We've jumped to the present, no longer in the past. So we're here again for another Arma 3 community play session live stream. This time we're featuring Rolling Thunder, which is a large scale team v team armored combat event. I'm here with some of the organizers and some of the participants of the event. We're going to be watching footage of number 35, the 35th edition of Rolling Thunder that happened 2 weeks ago. So we're going to be watching back spectator footage I have from it and be doing commentary on how the battle went and kind of giving a after action report. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce some of the people that are here with me. I'll go through the list of people here and have them introduce themselves. So we'll start with Timo. If you want to give a little bit about yourself and your involvement in Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, of course. Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Timo, as you already said. I'm from Germany, play Arma since 2015. And yeah, currently with Soldiers of Fortune, playing with them. And for me personally, this was my fifth or sixth Rolling Thunder game. So I always enjoy them, mostly playing Recon or AT. And yeah, this game I played AT on Red Force.
Bless you.
All right. We'll move on to Ari, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yes, hi, my name is Ari, and part of the LLA, the Legión Latinoamericana de Arma. I was playing Blue 4 this time. It's my fifth time playing Rolling Thunder. A lot of fun, and yep, go back to Ninja.
Hello, I'm from Arcom. I think I've been playing Arma for 6 years, roughly, but I've been part of Arcom for about 5. We were the second platoon, and I was the second platoon commander of my Arcom section, and it was a lot of fun. I think this was the first time I'd ever really commanded on this kind of scale with this many people in these PvPs, and these Arma PvPs always take my breath away. I love them; they're so much fun.
All right. We'll continue with Dro next.
Hello, I am Dro. I'm also in Arcom with Ninja there. I've known Nemesi, the organizer, for a number of years, but I haven't been able to get into as many Rolling Thunders as I'd like. So this is probably only my third or fourth, but it's always a good time. I was in the same platoon with Ninja. I was 2 Bravo, tank commander and gunner. Bravo's the third tank in the platoon.
Right. And then we'll finish introductions here with Nemesi from BDR, also the organizer. So you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, hello. Good evening. This is Nemesi. I am the organizer of Rolling Thunder, and also I am a player. We play with my team BDR, all the events, of course. And this time we played in Blue 4, the Blue 4 side, as anti-tank, Alpha and Bravo anti-tank team, and Alpha Recon team.
All right. So we do have one more commentator might show up as we're going through the gameplay footage here. Only Bone from FEC. We'll see if Only Bone actually just joined.
Yeah, it's...
So
He has been summoned.
Yeah, good timing on that, I guess. Only Bone, you can hear us, eh?
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, we're just introducing everyone and just got through, and we're saying that you would probably be joining us in progress, but you're here now, so guess give just to put you on the spot.
Who I am? Well, I'm the platoon lead from Platoon 1 on the Red Force side. I'm representing today for FEC group, and yeah, happy to be here.
How long have you been playing Arma 3?
Since its release. I'm in with my unit now for over 10 years.
Okay.
So yeah, since the beginning.
You played in Rolling Thunder for quite a bit of its history, or?
I think in the time 2015 or something, we did a couple events and then had a big break. but since I think 2020, we participated in basically every match.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So for those watching, if you have any questions for anyone that's here, you can drop them in the chat, and I'll relay them to them. Some of the commentators are also tracking the chat right now, so they might be able to answer your questions directly. Remember, there's a bit of a delay, but I think it's only about a 30-second one for this. So we'll see if you have anything about Rolling Thunder, we'll be able to answer it. But I'm gonna bring up the website here. I'll put it in the chat. If anyone wants to take a look at the Rolling Thunder website itself, it should be on the screen now. So I guess I'll have this up. From what I understand, Rolling Thunder, it's like, as I said at the beginning, it's a large-scale team v team event, and mostly armored focused, but there is some infantry roles in it as well. From looking at some of your older videos of like number 34, number 33, and other previous editions of Rolling Thunder, you change up the terrain, the factions, the vehicles used, time periods. So I guess guys can kind of give a rundown of what Rolling Thunder is, and I'll go through the website here for the audience as well while you guys are talking about it.
I feel like Nemesi, it's kind of your wheelhouse since you're kind of the boss of the whole operation. Unless Nemesi's too shy, I mean, I'll
Yes.
take it. Okay, go on.
Yes, we are running Rolling Thunder since Arma 2, since 2011. So it was a long time ago. And now is edition 35. Each time we change faction, we change terrain, scenario. And the focus is on armor, but still we have some infantry too.
Yeah, and it's mostly would be like recon teams, anti-tank teams, some tow
Anti-tank
teams.
teams, yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah, so right now
And
I have
the
go ahead.
logistics as well.
Oh yes, logistics. I got some pretty good shots of them as well during the event. For those watching, it's not a single life event like a lot of other, like when we streamed Friday Night Fights a few months ago. That was each round was single life event. This one, tank crews and tanks do respawn. Right now on the screen, I have kind of up talks about the player slots, technical aspects, some of the rules. So we usually have 3 tanks each in each tank platoon. There's usually 3 to 4. 6 times like AT teams, varies from battle to battle. Recon teams. Sometimes there's helicopters, engineers for logistics. They usually have trucks. Other assets might be present based on the other aspects.
There are some rules to capturing the sect objectives that are, might be interesting for those watching. So it happens the blue side has to conquer the blue objective, and the red side the red objectives. For capturing an objective, you need to have 3 tanks inside the objective, fully crewed, so it means 3 crew member, and the tanks have to be operational, so they need to be able to move and to fire. They cannot be heavily damaged. Otherwise, they cannot conquer the objective.
Right.
These are the few rules that you need to keep in mind to understand what's going on during the battle, what the 2 sides try to do. So the blue side will try to conquer the blue objective, and the red side, the red objectives. This is the whole the main rule we have in this battle.
Okay. And like looking at some of the technical aspects to keep it balanced, it looks like you have like thermal imaging disabled to keep it challenging, view distance view distance by default at 4,000 meters. No third person, obviously. So it from when I was watching it a couple of weeks ago when I got this footage, it seemed like it was fairly balanced. Usually you don't have smoke canisters either, but it seemed like some of them did for this this battle, which I know was a bug, but some people will see that every so often and wonder why people weren't using it more. But we'll say that now it wasn't really the intent for the event. They usually have that turned off. So I'll go down, just look at this like last bit of the summary here. So there's usually 20 tanks per battle, 100 plus players. You have some like the AT teams, Recon teams. Recon teams will feature pretty heavily in this replay that we'll be watching because they were up to some pretty funny things. So they got behind the lines and were placing mines and ambushing people. So we'll get some pretty good footage of them. Then we obviously have the logistics team. So 12 years now of this event going on. 35 editions have happened. You'll be watching the 35th one during the stream. Used over 10 different maps. So I've shared this website in the chat. I'll do it one more time here, just in case people missed it. Sort of horn in the background there. But if anyone's interested in finding out more about this event and about the different roles, you can go ahead and check out this website while we're going through the stream here. And there is also a link to the Discord if you want to figure out how to sign up for the event when they're announced, because slots do go quickly. A lot of groups I grab them up pretty quickly. But we'll go ahead and get to the footage now. Just going to go ahead and open that on the screen. All right, so I have that open. There should be audio for this. You guys can see it, right? Where I'm restreaming it to you guys to do the commentary. Like you guys are doing commentary. Okay, yeah. So everyone can see it.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting patiently for the stream to catch up.
So I have it. I recorded a bit from the opening as well, but I'm going to start it at the 11-minute mark. So the 10-minute mark is when the tank crews are allowed to start rolling out of their spawn zones. And the recon teams and the AT teams and the tow teams, you can see as a tow set up here. You'll be able to see my cursor from in-game because I pointed at stuff as I was recording that we'll probably want to talk about. But I'll also have my other cursor here. If we want to point out anything, I'll be able to pause or go back if you need me to while we're doing commentary. But so at this point, it's 11 minutes in. The tank crews are starting their journeys into the actual battle space. You can see there's a number of like quad bikes and lighter vehicles around the map, as well as positioning for recon teams and the anti-tank teams. So for the first 10 minutes, those elements are allowed to go out and set up throughout the battle space. So we'll start with the tanks. And I think right away, I'm going to be zooming in the stream right in on this. Right here, you can see there's already red 4 and blue 4 together, so we'll start there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Forest, as you said in the beginning, tanks are not allowed. They are now allowed to move out. And there is, I think, the first battle between AT and Recon, or AT-AT, we will see. Yeah, that looks like AT versus AT. But I don't get why Anderson is alone. Maybe FAC already killed his teammate, because normally the anti-tech team are going with 2 people, as you need the tripod and the gun itself. Otherwise, yeah, you can't shoot tanks.
Yeah, if I might chime in, those are my guys. They actually called this out to us that they were already in contact.
The red 4 is your guys, correct?
Yeah, red 4 is mine. And they already killed one, and the other one they lost track of. So right now they are just trying to find him.
Ah, okay. So they've probably made first blood in the game.
So Anderson's buddy was already killed.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me, no.
So as I was recording too with Acre on, I was able to hear anyone I had the camera next to, so you can hear right there. They're trying to figure out where Anderson is.
Yeah, they're popping smokes and frags on him, and Anderson's shitting his pants waiting.
Well, we'll see how this engagement plays out. It was pretty interesting to watch live.
These moments in Arma PvPs are always so interesting because you've got like games like Tarkov and stuff. Where you're always getting thrown into this stuff, but instead of just being on a fixed map, where you it's still a fixed map, I should say. I should correct myself, but it's always interesting the dynamic scenarios you can get
a couple
into.
shots there.
Yep. They have no idea.
Anderson doing some flanking there.
They're
Looks
convinced
like,
he's somewhere else. I think Scorpio's about to. Yep. Good
Yeah,
shooting. Did we have Ace turned on for this? I forgot.
No.
Okay.
Default Arma medic system.
Got it.
But
Yes,
there
yes.
was Ace turned on for other parts, so only the medic system was default. The rest was with Ace, if I'm correct, Nemesis.
Yes, yes. The reason to remove Ace medical is because of the damage within vehicles, which has not
Yeah, it's gonna
been
affect that.
fixed. This is the only reason. Since this is a tank battle,
Yeah.
we cannot afford that crew is not damaged within the vehicle.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. He's looking.
Uh-oh.
He's
Yeah,
looking.
he is the toe. He is one with the
Yeah.
toe.
He's holding it like a rifle right now. Yeah.
He's
so
ready.
often-
He's
Arma's
waiting.
doing well.
So every so often I would be checking the map, like I am right now in the recording, and trying to
Was
see
the-
where the toes were. But we'll see. There's quite a few times I'll check the map and I'll be like, "Oh, that toe can some desync there," but I could tell that the toe was likely going to see something, and I happened to switch the camera right as they fired a bunch of times. So we'll see some pretty decent long distance toe shots as well at times in this.
That's some lucky camera work you did then.
Oh yeah. You can see sometimes I get the zoom speed a bit to... Alright. Had to get used to the zoom speed a bit a few times, but...
Yeah, that's my tank right there. So we were tasked with basically defending Objective Elder, and then see if we could maybe advance further towards Objective Dawn and try to take it.
Okay.
Yeah, and as a FAT, I had another colleague with me. We were tasked to defend the south, basically. That was our task. And we then placed ourselves around Objective Dawn, as offense is the best defense. And yeah, we also killed some tanks there, but I think you will see in the recording later on. So we basically kept track of the south in tank support. I think also FEC. We both spoke a bit on the radios.
Yeah, that's great.
About enemy positions.
I decided at this point to check in on Anderson again, but...
The standoff is still going on.
Yeah.
Cat and mouse. Yeah, one thing to note here is that we were in close comms with the Recon guys, or the AT guys rather, our guys. So we were constantly talking to each other, so we could get the best info or situational awareness possible. So we knew he was in contact, we knew there were still people around, and we took that into consideration when approaching the objective.
But it's hard to find people there. Huh?
That's true.
But yeah, depending how this 1-on-1 is going out, it's a lose for both sides because both AT teams are trapped, and yeah, they can't be effective against tanks as they both lost a man. So yeah, they both have to wait, and if they kill each other, there's also no big difference in terms of the outcome of the whole battle, as it's only infantry and the focus is on tanks.
And you can see Blue Force rolling out.
Yeah, it's quite the column they've got going on. Oh, there's us in the north, Ninja.
Yeah. I'm actually curious, Blue Force, did you guys I think it's just the bridge there, that's why that's the column. Did you guys have any traffic accidents?
Yes, we have one tank in the water. Just
Oh
yeah.
yes, I actually have recording of what the tank that sunk. We'll give it
I finished-
give it a salute
Dude.
afterwards.
I finished killing my people. I killed both of the tank crew, and yeah, I killed myself under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a really sad moment where I don't want to bag on Blue 4 too hard here, but I think the most times I died to was enemy rivers.
Oh man, you almost sent me into a lake one time too.
I did not send you to a lake. I
did
sent
the
you to an
lake one.
Overwatch
You said
point.
go
I
there.
sent you to an Overwatch point. I don't want to hear
Your
it.
Overwatch point
You
was
have
in
your
the middle of
own
the water.
eyes.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
under my tank.
Under the
recommendation.
water. Below
That's
sea
my
level
people there.
Overwatch point.
Uh-huh.
That's my people there. We tried to attack Rhino from the north east. So we tried to send everybody there, 4 tanks going that way, but no success.
There's the logistics teams there with the
Yeah.
trucks.
How was Blue 4's Logi, by the way? Red 4 lost their Logi like halfway through.
Yeah.
Does anyone know? We're mostly Red 4 here, aren't we?
Yeah. I think
Oh,
only
gee,
one blue for guy.
Nemesis, it's Nemesis and Ari, right? You're both Blue 4?
Yep.
You
We
suckers
Yes,
are
yes,
outnumbered.
I was blue for yes.
Uh-huh.
Anti-tank. Anti-tank, and we had two recons as well. But I personally was anti-tank.
So right now, too, I guess we can introduce like the two factions, the Blue 4 and Red 4. So Blue 4's primary battle tank in this this event was the Leopard 2, and then the Red 4 side of the T100. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Then we had some of the, you could see some of the prowlers, like for the recon vehicles for Blue 4. Then both sides had some quad bikes as well.
Yeah, I think the blue for the Prowler and the red for the
the-
Quillin,
Yeah, okay.
if I'm
Blue
correct.
for
What?
is, the
Fennec.
recon had Fennec.
Yeah, the
Fennec,
Recon, but I
the
mean it.
recon, and Prowler, the anti-tank.
Yeah, okay.
And red for Ifrit, the recon, and Kilin, the anti-tank.
Oh?
Yeah, I was trying to see
And
if they saw that.
quad both side, different color, but both side.
So I think I had my view distance at about 1,500 meters for this recording. So there'll be a few times where there's people could see 4 kilometers. You'll see some pretty long engagements from the tanks later in the recording. But right now, there's still a lot of trying to outmaneuver each other, get better position before some of these initial engagements.
I think they
Yeah,
have
everyone's just
pretty.
moving to their objectives right now.
Yeah, right now it's patience and time and rushing.
Yeah, but I think on the north part there was quite soon there should be a lot of action going on.
What around,
Okay.
like northwest of Volga or north of the center objective?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole
because
battle
Ninja
was.
and Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. The whole battle was more focused on the north. I mean, on the south where I was, there wasn't much going on.
That was what I when I was fighting on the north, I was like, Jesus Christ, if it's this bad on the north, like what's happening in the south?
Yeah, the south was nothing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was quite
It was
quite a lot of
nothing
nothing.
because you were there. So you kept the enemy away.
Yeah. I was kind one thing that surprised me is all of the teams on Red 4 just happened to go to different parts of the
Oh.
map and happened this poor man and happened to like create an almost perfect crescent moon against Blue 4's base. We created a really nice kill zone.
This is surprising because Red 4 frankly did almost no
No
pre-battle planning
Yeah.
whatsoever.
The planning was, hey, Arcom, you guys are like a second platoon. I heard you guys are going to the north, right? We're like, yeah, sure, we'll go north. that was the only thing I saw. We got spotted.
Yeah, Ninja and I and Arcom had such a long drive at the start, all the way across the map, basically.
Yeah, we had a lot of time to have a conversation. It was a great bonding moment.
So that looks like a Recon now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess they saw him at first there, but he managed to get away.
Maybe they didn't see any tank on him, so they just drove through.
Well, they put out a little bit of machine gun fire, so just suppressing and driving by. You know, if it is a tow, they can't move it that fast, right?
Yeah. And they have an objective to get to. And it would have been so funny if that one man with no anti-tank held up an entire section. Talk about force projection.
Was
Well,
like a lot of action in Volga, right? A lot of action there.
there was a lot of action in Volga, but it took a while to happen.
So we heard an explosion there. Was that a
I think that was a
landmine?
mine.
At the
It
boss,
must have been a
maybe a
mine,
mine, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Martin there just reported that those tanks had just passed him.
Yep.
Might turn this up a bit. Just if it gets too loud, just let me know. It's not hard to.
It's fine for me.
Yeah. Some of the voice is a bit quiet in the stream for like when I have a camera on
I'm
someone, so just
finding
turn it
the
up a
game
bit.
audio is a little quiet.
Turn up a slight bit more there. If it gets too loud, I can just turn it down quickly. It might get loud once some of the explosions and cook-offs start, but oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that was
slingshotting there a bit, but
When
That was the
when
whole
you get
server.
100 players in, you're gonna get a little
Yeah.
desync now and then.
that's
And again, like this was so cool. This is the first time, I've been able to command in one of these, and having all these other groups of people on the same command as me and having conversations back and forth, and me knowing that there's been these battles going on elsewhere. Like it's much more compressed when it's infantry on infantry, but when it's tank on tank and you're talking in kilometers instead of hundreds of meters.
Hey, that's me. That's me. That's me.
Look, Bob, I'm on
Emma!
TV.
Yeah, we keep driving north and trying to follow the plan, but again, at some point, looks like we found like 2 or 3 tanks, and yeah, was the end of the first trip.
Oh, you might have run into me.
Yeah, it
That's
was like 2 or 3
something
tanks.
I'm really interested in seeing. Is I have no idea which enemy platoon or community we were fighting when we had
Yeah.
contact, right?
Yeah,
so I really want to
those
see the
first
other
two,
side
yeah.
of the battle.
Yep.
my
That's
people
what I'm
there.
really excited for. There's several moments that I don't want to talk about because I want to get to them. But yeah, I'm pretty much in the same. That's totally it. Oh my God, Harry, we slammed into your platoon.
I know. We cannot find. We
Oh.
saw one tank in front of us, but
Here.
later on was like
Ooh,
Here
toe.
all
comes
was
the
on
first.
destroyed.
Yeah,
There you see
Ooh.
me on the tower, shooting a tank, which is there, exploding.
Hey, good shooting.
And that was
So-
our, maybe even the first tank kill of the battle, I don't
yeah,
know.
I think
that was
that's probably the first tank.
kill, yeah, absolutely. Timo, first blood.
Yeah.
First
Now I
tank
have it
blood.
official.
First oil.
First tank blood. First oil. First transmission fluid.
Whoa.
this
That's
is where
Speak
it's
it
getting
out.
loud.
Oh, it's not that loud.
Turn it down a bit just for this part here. So yeah, there's a few times I suddenly noticed there's toes right at just the right angle, and I would move the camera right as you'd fired, so, or at some of the other tow crews as well.
Yeah, and as a AT team, the best thing, especially in this terrain, is your ears, because the
yeah.
tanks are most of the time, if they want to move, they have to turn on the engine, and you can hear them from kilometers sometimes.
Absolutely.
So yeah, your ears are the best to just spot enemy tanks, as you most of the time hear them before you see them.
That was one thing I
That's
had
true.
Look at
Yeah,
this glass.
even in our tank.
So I think this is where, this is where you were, Nemesi. There's
Hey,
someone sneaking
Nemesi.
up on you.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
you.
the event organizer right
It
there, everybody.
was
Taking
me.
selfies. Look, taking
This
selfies.
was me, and
Look how handsome you are.
Beautiful.
Carbiner is going to kill me shortly.
Well, don't ruin it.
Look at him. Look at him. Carbiner is Timo's friend.
Yes.
So we need to tank them both. And we don't see. He's going to kill me.
Carbine
the
has,
going.
Kept it on it. We'll see what happens.
He's going to kill me.
yeah, Carbine, another member of
We
SOF.
could not
This
see.
looks like a really open fight if something happens here.
Yeah, so it looks like they're setting up kind of the edges of this town anyway. Each road in.
Oh, this is one. They don't have a lot of cover. This position makes me nervous.
The thing is this in the middle of the map right now?
I think so, like middle north. I guess.
Oh, well.
Oh, hey, good job.
Perfect.
Oh, right in the
Third
center.
actually,
Yeah.
white in the
Yeah, middle south actually.
Yeah.
Looks
I know
like a
that.
really open area.
That's like middle.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it is
Okay,
middle.
let's see.
You know what? What do I know?
Oh, something
Second
out
thing
here.
far.
Yeah.
He just got hit. He's still mobile. Somebody down.
Turn it down a bit there.
Looks like a brute force. The
Yeah.
toe probably got
Yeah.
him.
So you, guys,
Killed again by me and my
Another-
colleague.
Yeah.
so you guys are moving at this
Another,
point.
Hey, Timo with the first 2 tank kills.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, Timo.
Ja, ich leg mich. leg mich da
Someone
vorne
left
wieder hin.
Babylon.
Und wenn jetzt in 10
Yeah,
That was a language joke. I'm not funny. I'm sorry.
talking with red in German, what we basically
I
said
know,
for those for those who don't understand German, we said we wait 10 minutes. If there's nothing coming by, the enemy probably knows that an anti-tank is somewhere around, so we will then change position, even though they didn't know our exact position as they didn't fire at
Oh.
us, but
Yeah.
yeah, they will probably go
Nemesis.
around them.
Carbiner approaching me.
Da-dum.
Probably didn't see me at the moment, but then he will kill me. Now I know. I didn't know it was Carbiner.
Oh, did your buddy leave you?
I just heard the shot, and me dead, but I didn't
Oh
know.
yeah. Why did your buddy push up? Messi, why did your friend push up?
He just
No, my
looked-
friend. Friendly. You know,
Yes.
he was. He went to another position, to another anti-tank position,
Uh-huh.
and this was a big mistake.
Oh, okay.
Mistake because
Oh.
this was a mistake.
Oh no.
And now this is just a
Well,
good example of how bad situational awareness is in tanks. Driving
Yeah.
right past each
Like-
other.
Well, this is
Like-
well. They just blew up 2 tanks. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they probably think that either it's over or something. But were all of the tank platoons in 3s?
At least ours not,
think so.
because ours not, because unfortunately a couple of guys had to
Had to leave.
had to leave or not couldn't participate because of real life, so we
Yeah.
were just down to 1. Later we you might have seen in the chat our guy Shura already always disconnecting and reconnecting. He had troubles with the game, so when he got on, we actually managed to get
this is
2
all
tanks.
good.
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh, the
D6 of
server's
it.
lagging.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
Yep. And would you look at that?
Just Tokyo Drift behind him there.
Ram
Yeah.
him! Ram him!
Some
Oh,
kills there, eh?
they think it's fun. Yep, there it goes.
That's the friend from FO 148.
Now this is the
tank
other
group.
room for realize.
Oh, but now he might drive right out
Yeah.
where that tank on the
Yeah.
left can see him.
Oh, yep, here it comes. Here
Bye-bye.
it comes.
Oh.
Oh, they have no idea. Never mind.
Wrong direction.
And not looking there.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that, because you have to remember the commander also has a
Yeah.
turret, and
Yeah.
sometimes like experienced tank crews, both guys, the commander and the gunner, look in different directions to cover more area. So
Yeah,
That is
that's
what
true.
you want to do.
They're looking for the other tank.
Well, it looks like they figured out it's in town somewhere. Maybe they listened.
yeah, that's actually a good strategy sometimes. Like if you know there's a tank around, just
Turn off
stop,
the engine.
turn off the engines, get turn off,
Oh!
turn out, and yeah, just
Come on,
listen.
come on, come on, come on. No! Come on,
Yeah,
right
I
for
turned off my engine several times to listen, and had tanks drive like very close past me.
Oh, he's gonna see him.
Oh,
That
Come
fallen tree
on.
though.
Commander's not looking. Oh, now he's looking. Commander's definitely looking. I think Commander saw him.
Yeah.
Oh,
look
no!
at
Oh
it.
god!
Oh, that was him.
First shot for Red 4. Does Blue 4 respond?
I think.
Oh, they
maybe
don't
that's
see
right.
him, huh?
Okay, yeah, he's turning.
Dude.
Oh my goodness. Who wins? Rock, paper, scissors. Hey, Red 4.
That was a good
Did
one.
that blue 4 shot hit red 4 there, or was it a really near miss?
I think it hit. It looks like it hit the front
Yeah.
plate.
Yeah.
I can't see the ERA though.
Yeah, basically
Oh,
to have
something-
a,
They're just
yeah, it
going.
definitely hit.
He got
Yeah,
damage. He got damage.
the ERA didn't blow out.
yeah, the thing is, to damage a tank from the front, you either have to get a really lucky shot between the turret and the bottom half, or maybe the how is it called in English? Like the gun itself,
That's
where
the
the elevation
horizontal turret
mechanism.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah, turret drive, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably
Oh,
This
this
is
is
us.
me
This is
pushing
us
up on
fighting
the
you.
right here.
Yeah.
So I just blew up that tank and I got blown up by him on the right. So that's me dying in red 4 there.
Yeah, that's my team.
Yeah. Get wrecked, Harry.
Yeah. Bad, really bad. I know what happened.
You got one of us though. You got one of us.
Well, like I say, everybody looking the same point instead of looking around, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It was fun.
We had our other tank, who was commanded by a guy named Heyday, was on the flank hitting you guys as well. This
We
is my
spread
tank
out
here.
quite a lot to go around the contact, basically.
But I think you guys killed there like 3 or 4.
We killed 3 of you in the first run, and then I think we killed a bunch of you later on, but I can't remember. It's been like 3 weeks.
We had
at this
another
point.
We tried 3
engagement
times,
up
3
here
times.
where we destroyed.
We killed you all 3 times.
Yes. We tried it 3 times going that way, and yeah, got wrecked. So
Dude,
later on, we started in the middle of the map.
it's
Forget about
so
the north.
crazy that by chance we ran into you the same spot 3 times because we kept mobile for most of this. That's such bad luck for you.
Yeah, right there in that spot, all the 3 times.
Volk is almost under Blue Force control. They just need another tank in there.
so
No,
Dino.
guys say. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
So Dino Spino just asked in the Twitch chat who's winning at this point. It's still kind of
It's
up in the
a
open,
tie,
right?
yeah.
Yep.
No one
Well,
really
right
knows
now
at
it's a
this
tie,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, at this point, no. The blue 4 guys are in their own objective. Basically, they need to go to Rhine, and right now nothing is actually captured. To
It
this
definitely
point.
looks like Op4 has the area control down because they got smashed in the northwest, they got stopped in the center, and they just got hit in the south. So they have their own objective held, so they need to recover quickly here and turn it around. Otherwise, they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Although it looks like there's a lot of recon interspersed, so the recon has a chance to make a play and harass in the backfield. But
Yeah, that's actually the recons on the southern part actually did a really good job later in the game as well. They disrupted our logistics.
yeah, actually made them
And,
rage quit, I think.
But yeah, they took me once out with a mine. Like I kind of expected there to be a mine, but I just said fuck it and drove anyway. But yeah, I guess that's what you get.
Yeah. Just like I was telling you guys earlier, the last community play session live stream we did, I knew there was a lot of IEDs around. Just walking, like I need to watch out for IEDs, and then stepped on it right as I said that. It was,
At least it was great content.
yeah, well, it was a good clip anyway. But you just gotta trust the instincts, I guess, most of the time. As for those watching, a lot of time when I bring the camera close to some of these tank crews or people walking, like you'll hear a variety of different languages. This is a very international event, like people from all over the Arma community from around the world play in this event. So you'll hear quite a mixture of languages as they're communicating with each other.
Yeah, there's at least English, German, Italian, Spanish,
Russian.
I think, Russian.
Russian,
also.
Argentinian.
Argentinian isn't a language, Ninja.
Listen, I'm an American. I'm allowed to be ignorant.
Mhm.
It's like a language, especially.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's a language only Americans see. You see, it's just like me speaking American.
So, Dino Spino had another question in the stream what map this is. This is Roche, isn't it?
What's
Roche.
yeah.
We forgot to tell. It's Roche.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love Roche. It's such a great map.
the correct
it's-
pronunciation would be Rocher.
Roche.
Say
Rocher.
again.
Roche.
Say again. Roche.
Rocher, I would say.
Roche.
Yeah.
Wait,
sorry.
Rocher? Roche.
No, Rocher. Rocher.
Rocher. Rocher?
Roche.
Okay.
It's,
Gonna-
yeah, nearly like
Oh my
French,
God.
but it's German.
These people
It's
is the
German.
people from Spain, the FO 148. Yeah, that's the team. I think they tried to take objective Volga all the time. That was
Yeah.
his plan.
Second-
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got
it's,
spotted.
Camera.
This is me.
That's
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 my
a shot.
guy. That's my guy.
This is
What
me
happened
shooting the
there?
guy. So
That's my guy.
He had no idea what was happening. He just backed out.
No idea.
Out of
Looking
cover,
everywhere.
by the way. I couldn't believe he reversed out of the forest. I thought he was
He
going to
was
push
lost.
deeper.
He was
Direction
lost,
to
bro.
go, unfortunately.
Yeah. I was like, okay, if he's going to make it easy for me, thank you.
You over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, but it's hard if you don't see
Who's
the
there?
traces. It's
Yeah.
hard to spot an enemy,
Who's
especially
him?
if it's behind cover, like here.
Yeah.
They're
I was
invisible.
using.
Like
I
I
was,
can,
I was go on.
yeah, I could see his reasoning reversing there because he was already in the cover and he got shot.
I
So
know, Cypher.
I
Yeah,
would
he
likely have
tried to
thought as
escape.
well that
He tried to escape, whatever.
You turn out, Cypher.
yeah that the enemy
if you
is
thought he
in the
was hit
forest as
from
well.
down the
So
road, then that makes more sense.
Do you hear you tell him to turn out there at one point?
Yeah, I turned out a lot, and because it's a lot easier to look around with the eyes in Arma than it is the commander sight. Like you turn out, you look around, you find a spot you want to look at, and then you this is my other friendly tank, and then you use the commander sight to zoom in and actually get better intel. Whereas being turned out gives you much better situational awareness because you can hear better, you can see better, you can snap to targets much better.
yeah, you can
I was sad we
also
don't have binos. Go on, sorry.
you can also way easier like direct the driver into a position.
Yes, that too. Oh no! Oh
No,
thank goodness!
almost,
Oh thank goodness!
Almost.
That wouldn't have-
Yeah,
Okay.
those lakes
That
and
would-
rivers are hard
Yeah.
to see on this map as you approach them.
Yeah, but that actually he wouldn't have a problem because
Actually, the
Fennec
Fennec
can
is
swim.
is
Yeah, it's
amphibious, yes.
Oh, it
So he
is?
could
Yes.
Yeah, they could just cross.
swim.
Oh,
Yes.
well, let me tell you, my tanks are not amphibious because I found out twice that they're not amphibious.
Yeah, that's my guy. He finally managed to connect, and I told him to bring another tank so we could split up and use 2 tanks instead of just 1.
Was he soloing the tank?
Yes, right now he's solo.
Oh,
we
poor
were
guy.
three guys on the on Elbe, I think,
Yeah.
and yeah. Later we would split up two tanks.
Look again, the train coming from the south again.
Is
Here
that
we
you
go again.
Is that you again?
Here we go again. Ready for you.
Poor
We're
bastards.
ready for you, baby.
See, because Drosif, how do you say your name, Dro? I'm
Just
calling
call me
Dro.
Dro, man.
It's easier. It's
It
easier.
was never meant to be pronounceable. I'm old.
You're a jerk. but so right as you guys are leaving, Dro right now is returning from getting killed by you, and we're gonna turn around and go check the exact spot you engaged this last time, just to link up with him. Literally just to link up with him. And by chance, we run into you.
Exactly the same spot again.
Yep, it literally plays itself out about 200 meters south of it, where it happened last.
Like I say, we tried 3 times to get
Oh,
to
right,
Rhino, and that's it. The next time we use the middle of the map, and nothing happened to us.
That's because you dared
Oh,
cross
no.
into the threshold of the north.
Yeah.
First objective has been established, as you can see in the upper right. Done.
Yep.
So now the points are counting.
Yes,
as
now
long-
up for start to make points.
Yeah.
And Offer looks
That's-
like they've got a really nice spread as well.
They
That's-
have 3 tanks inside the
That's
objective.
That's me with. I actually
Where
didn't know who.
you?
I didn't.
Only born
Yes.
inside.
Yeah, that's me. Three is me, and the other twos are from. I forgot, unfortunately, their name. Yeah, we waited quite a long time on Elbe, but nothing came, so we decided to push into Don, and it was uncontested, unfortunately for us.
Yeah, we were around Don. As you can see in the north of us, these 2 infantry with Don. These are SOF. But there was nothing really going on at this part.
God, I feel so bad for these infantry when they get separated and like lose their stuff or have their tow taken from them or don't have their ATVs or whatever, and it just becomes like these one-on-one duels pretty much between infantrymen.
I think at some point you're waiting for a tank, right, to kill you, so you
Yeah.
can go back with your.
Just run into the road and say, "Take me, take me! I want you to do it."
It looks like Martin got both of them there.
Yeah, good for him.
But Martin must have been spotted then before and called out, because otherwise the infantry wouldn't be there in this town, I guess.
Yeah, it looked like that ATV, like the quad bike, pulled over. I guess they drove past his buildings. They must have seen him in the window.
Oh, okay.
Oh, true. What are he's up to?
Maybe a scout?
Yeah, it sounded like he was
Oh,
calling
he's
over.
over here. Yeah.
Sounded like he was calling out Bravo 45 there on the radio.
Leopard with the back towards the enemy, that's that's no good
Well,
position.
I don't think he has any idea where enemy is the problem. They're trying to figure out where to go. Because his ass is technically covered by Volga. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and that is an interesting thing there. Because...
Oh, no.
Look at that.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's,
can
that's
explain
blue
that.
on blue!
I can explain that.
Oh, for
You see me killing one? I can explain that.
Timo!
Yeah. Try.
No, I can explain it. Because simply we were there, we were changing positions, and suddenly we hear a vehicle. I look at the map and I see no blue force tracking there. So it's an enemy vehicle, the Strider, and we of course fired at it, and there was no call on command net. So we didn't know that a friendly unit has taken over an enemy vehicle. And I also chatted with the guys afterwards, and excused, but they said, nah, it's their fault because they didn't call and communicate. So yeah, that was unfortunate from our side, killing these guys there.
He's about to come over very unhappy.
Yeah, but he
with you.
doesn't speak. That's the problem. That's why we also shoot him, because he doesn't speak.
Oh, you shoot him! What a dude! Oh my god! Why doesn't he start talking?
No, he didn't. I have it on recording. He didn't
I can't
talk a
believe he
single
didn't
word.
speak to you at all. He's just walking around looking to kill. He's just mad.
When I was there with the spectator cam, I was waiting for him to call out, say he was coming up to you, but just nothing.
Yeah.
And now
That
we
was
panic
fortunate.
and drive away, basically. Also, we call for a tank, if you see
great.
there in the south.
Great double kill, Timo. Great double kill.
Yeah, thanks. Nah. That was unfortunate, but yeah. And that's the good thing in a cooperative match. If from the kill feed I knew who I killed, so I messaged them on Discord afterwards and excused, and they said, no, it's our fault, anything is okay. So yeah, we went our ways friendly.
That's what they wanted you to think. They're plotting for your demise now.
No, they said it's their fault because they didn't call that they took over an enemy vehicle, and the enemy vehicle, of course, doesn't appear on Dufus tracker. So yeah, we couldn't know that these were friendlies sitting in an enemy vehicle.
Other mines on this road?
Maybe.
We'll find out in a second.
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there they are. Yeah.
Nice.
That looks like
Nice
it took out
one.
a track. He must be
Just as
feeling very
planned.
satisfied.
So yeah, there's Streak there, just waiting. And he has, 40 mic on his rifle as well.
Oh,
Here they
there
go.
it is.
Yeah.
Is it Why are they getting inside? Hop in the tank.
Maybe they can't.
Maybe the turret
they
is
can't repair.
Why? Maybe. Oh, the tracks are moving.
Down.
They may not realize they're getting shot at with a grenade there too, right?
Yeah, maybe they think an AT is there, and then that's a death trap.
I'm so glad that this did not happen to me. I'm so happy. I would have been so angry if this happened to me.
Ninja, you're just angry all the time.
Yes, true. That's my secret cap. I'm always angry. Ha ha ha.
Who was him? The blue for Recon?
I think so. It'd be Drake, second MRB.
Ah, probably, yes.
Oh,
Oh, they spotted him, I think.
oh, did they get him? No, they're shooting him. 100%.
That looks like
I think
impacts around him.
Yeah,
Get him.
I think he got him. Dawn has been established.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One re-established. I
Yeah,
think they got him here, did they? Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, he's
he's ready.
despawned and everything. He's gone.
Yeah.
Wow. He's done his damage though. They've actually
Yeah,
done him a
they'll have to
favor.
get Logi to go fix it.
Yep.
Now it could get interesting.
Here we go again.
No, this isn't the north. This is the northwest. I think this is the south.
No, this
Yeah, this is objective done.
Yeah.
This could maybe get interesting if the right moment is captured.
There was a point on Dawn where it was just tanks driving around Dawn shooting each other wildly, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I watched the clip you posted about it.
Yeah, it was confusing, to say the least. at points.
And there's Dro's tank in the north and northwest up there. That pair of tanks is second platoon, and we're starting to rally up for.
Waiting for us.
Yeah,
just
waiting
waiting for us.
exactly.
Waiting for us.
We had no idea we were waiting for you either.
Oh my gosh.
Get the rematch on.
Yep. A quiet day on the Eastern Front. And they have no idea. Why isn't he turned out if he's engine
Yeah,
off?
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. If he's turned out, he hears him. Just drive straight past him. None of them the wiser.
I hope you're enjoying the Michael Bay style drone camera tricks in some of this footage, but
Oh, it's great. Looks like I could never do this. It's beautiful. My heart flutters.
no, I was worried I was moving too much in this. I would start losing track of stuff, but I think it's all right so far.
I haven't found a reason to be mad at you yet.
So,
I don't
just wait.
think you're doing a very good
No.
Michael Bay impersonation because there aren't enough explosions.
Yeah, it's true.
Mhm.
The
Sure.
tanks would have to be
Well,
consistently exploded.
That'll come later on.
Oh, there's gonna be some explosions right here actually, because this
Oh,
vehicle's got
no.
this
Wait,
vehicle's
he's
got
on
grenades
the.
thrown
Oh,
around there.
it's a Caratel. He's gonna get bombed.
It's got a GMG.
Oh, he survived. What? I expected a kaboom. Did he get killed inside? Did it penetrate?
That looked like a smaller mine.
Uh oh. Run.
Wow. Okay.
As soon as I saw the turret moving, I was like,
Oh,
you should
God.
not be shooting, dude.
Turn that down
he
a
got
bit.
one.
He
Nice
must
try.
have gotten focused on the dismount, right?
Yeah,
Didn't notice the turret.
Nice try.
Turn that. There you got your
That-
explosions. I had to turn
that
that down a bit.
carrot-
They
yeah.
probably deafened people right there, but
That Caratel is mad.
Yeah.
So
Well, he
right
could
at
have
the
friends.
end of this mission, I had a friendly recon unit very close to me in a Caratel, and he put out so much fire from his grenade launcher, and I was so proud of him.
I
think it
hope
was-
hope people watching the stream are able to turn their volume down there faster than I could, because it was it was pretty loud.
Yeah, this was a Michael Bay move there with the
Yeah.
camera.
that was a much fun. It looks good too. about to slam into each other. I don't think Red Force coming out of this one here.
Tanks were open field. But well, to say one thing about the map, especially for AT or also for tanks, of course, compared to other maps, what you do from an AT perspective most of the time is search for elevated terrain, sit there and just watch out. But on this map, as the difference in height was, I don't know, 5 meters across the whole map or so.
I think it was more like 15.
so flat.
Like 15.
Yeah, but it's super flat. You don't have any big hills also. You have good overwatch from. So it was, you couldn't cover as much terrain as you would have been able to cover on other maps like Chernarus or whatever, Altos maybe even, like with hills and not flat. So also for the tanks was the same.
Oh, they're gonna ramp!
I
No,
was
they
gonna say,
killed the
just drive
driver.
me forward and hit him with the sword.
They killed the driver.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like the last battle we had on Chernarus, that was like there you could really feel the influence of the terrain.
Yeah.
Like AT positions were
Yeah,
so.
last Rolling Thunder was made. I don't know how many tanks I killed, 10, 15 or so as AT. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I definitely got blown up by AT a lot more in the previous event.
Especially with the rolling hills, the forests, the valleys.
Yeah, exactly. So this map was a bit different, but it was cool.
It definitely lended a lot more to the tanks.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, a lot more open. You can drive a lot faster.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like Volga's having some fun.
I think our fight might be going on in the north right there, Ninja.
No, we're not there yet.
I saw some pretty close blue and red 4 tank.
Oh, maybe.
So this is just before Blue 4's push in from the east on Dawn.
Yeah.
I think I get most of it.
Oh,
But
no, we are fighting.
Yeah, you disconnected, I think,
no,
right?
it's
yeah, I
being
ended up losing connection. Got in pretty quickly. I'll skip ahead once we get to that part, but there was too much going on, I guess. I overloaded my connection.
This was us fighting for Volga. I was starting to have second platoon push in. I think third platoon was with us. But we were wrapping around Volga, trying to figure out what was going on. That's my tank on the right. The center one is the third platoon. And then off on the left is my second tank, Bravo. And we get killed. My tank gets killed here in a minute, and there it is. That's my allied tank, my Bravo tank shooting at them. I think they get him. Yep. So they call him destroyed, and then I have third platoon and I start wrapping around Volga, going in opposite directions, and we don't make it. That's us cooking up over there. I wonder what happens to third platoon's tank. He's got an 8. He's got toes.
Oh, this
ready
is
for it.
Oh, look at beauty.
This
Yeah.
is
I wonder if
my
he's just low on ammo.
teammate friendly.
Oh yeah, BDR. He sees
Yes,
that.
yes,
Why isn't he moving the toe? He sees the tank.
Hey, I don't know, because when you look from the spectator perspective, everything seems so easy. But then when you are
Yeah, true. You're
in
like,
No,
the
that's me!
rain,
That's me! That's me!
hi,
you.
how you doing, buddy?
Stop
Oh,
fire.
see you again.
Yeah. Look, I'm burning.
Is
Oh,
this
that's
kinda like
Dro,
you being
yeah.
at your own funeral?
That's
Yeah,
Joe's
wha-
tank.
Oh yeah,
What?
that's that's my tank. So I know
Yeah,
what
it's
happened
still-
there, Ari.
Yeah.
We were about where that blue 4 tank is in the middle right now, and we were parked with the engine off, and we'd actually driven past you before, and my driver had spotted you but thought it was a friendly tank and didn't tell me.
Oh,
And then when we were observing for a bit with the engine off, I heard a tank drive by, and we followed up. We were just behind you as you drove towards that
Oh
forest.
my
basically.
gosh. That was fun. I think it was 3 or 4 of us. Yeah, three of us.
you headed northbound? I can't tell. Yeah, you're headed
Yeah, it's
northbound.
always the same spot, same area.
Yeah.
As Timo said before, this map is very. You don't have. You have. It's just very flat. So it's difficult from the spectator view. Everything seems very easy, but when you are on the ground, you don't have all this visibility. You can imagine.
Just
like
fired
one.
Oh, that's my tank. Oh, hit it, no. My
in fact, he moved the toe to have more visibility, probably.
Good shooting.
I don't know if it was him or not.
I think it
Oh, he
was.
for sure killed it.
Oh yeah.
Probably
He's the
was
only unit in
him.
the area.
Yeah.
Border keeper.
Yeah, these tools are very effective. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
most of the time
Yeah.
one shot and the tank is burning. I mean, it's not only demobilized, it's burning immediately.
Yeah,
So
they do a lot of damage.
yeah, they indeed do.
I hope I'm glad it's that way because it's such a pain in the tuchus to get these toes in good positions and you're an infantryman and it's
It does, and all the time when I kill a tank, I'm so glad that I was in the correct position, and most of the time the tanks come to the position and not the other way, because you're so static as AT, you can't really move that fast, and
yes. So now it gets a bit funny because you might have noticed earlier that my tank stayed, like Shurat stayed a couple of minutes in Elbe. I told him to stay there in case the enemy tries to push Elbe. And now, because there was nothing going on for like 20 minutes, I told him to come to me, so we could finally split up the tanks. And I think what happened, at least he told me on radio, is that he basically drove by a Blue 4 tank and just got the hell out of there while he was chased. So yeah, I'm keen to see that footage because it sounded chaotic on radio.
it's the right aiming for them.
That's me. That's me over there.
Does Shura have a gunner?
No, my guy. No, my guy
That's
was.
just one man in a tank. All
yes,
right.
that's one man in a mission.
Oh my gosh. We need to quit this game.
Oh.
Yeah. This part's pretty good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, please tell me he
No,
doesn't see him.
no.
Please tell me they don't see each other.
Yeah, they don't see each other, I think.
No, he saw him. He drove turned out and went to the window slot. So
Oh
Hit him again!
my
Hit
god.
him again!
I have no clue where from, because they
Come
don't
on!
expect to get shot in the back when I were just 10 seconds ago.
Oh, he moved.
Yeah,
yeah.
but,
He then I think he might have seen the other tanks and just called
He's
it.
just down.
Get
He's
out of
just
here.
done.
Yes.
And I also told him to like get the fuck out, and yeah. So then we knew they were coming, and waited for them.
I mean,
Oh,
he
my
got a
God.
little damage in, right? Like every shot counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for him, dude. He knew when to cut and run.
Yeah.
So I think I get most of this engagement before I end up crashing out, but I come back in pretty quickly, so I catch like kind of the tail end of it as well. You can see it's starting to desync for me, so my connection's getting tenuous at this point.
Yeah, this was quite like chaotic because we had a bit of trouble with our radio, like contacting the other platoon on radio. They sometimes, unfortunately, wouldn't answer. So we just heard explosions and didn't really know what was going on.
You know what, though? There's nothing quite like driving a platoon full of tanks through a bunch of trees and knocking them all down.
Yeah.
I get stuck there and you cannot move. That happened to us like twice. We cannot move at all. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is very bad luck. Oh,
No.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh no!
Is that a TK?
No.
No.
Blue 4.
No.
Okay, I thought Jeff might have shot Fielder in the back there.
So that was when we realized, okay, we had enemy close by.
Yeah,
And,
I think so.
Yeah, those are not our guys. So I don't. They, like I said, they unfortunately didn't talk very much. So now, any moment, I think I'm gonna. Yeah. There you can see me on the right. I'm driving out of my cover, and there we see one guy. My gunner was firstly hesitant to shoot because he wasn't sure if it was one of our guys, but yeah, I doubled down on him to shoot him. So.
It can sometimes be hard to tell the tanks apart if they're, in the woods and you can't get a good look at the whole tank.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with all the camouflage netting and stuff.
See the barrel.
Yeah.
And now we'll start charging because I think Bravo 1-1 called out that there were more tanks. So yeah,
so
we tried looking for them.
Oh, there it goes.
There's the red chain. So
yeah, I saw Acre Lost, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. So I'll skip ahead to where I regained connection here. So this is pretty much the state of things once I was able to get back into the server. So I'll continue from here. So that engagement I missed your charge across the field, but you definitely routed Blue 4.
Yeah, we just to recapture what happened, we drove out and another tank from Blue 4, he drove out as well, but he looked at the old position where they shot the first guy. So he wasn't looking at us, and we tagged him a couple of times in the side. We then drove further towards the south and got shot ourselves. We took a hit to the engine, but didn't die immediately. And we tried to look for the last Blue 4 guy, but we didn't saw him. And for some reason, I'm not sure. Maybe you guys could shed some light on it. But he didn't double tap us.
Oh.
We were still intact, and we basically stood on the field out in the open.
Maybe he was out of ammo?
I don't think so, because I think he continued the fight later. So we're basically, maybe you remember the guy Shura, who was alone in the tank. I now called him up to take the other two guys, whilst I sit there and try to give some overwatch, so they could chase after him or look around for him in a fully crewed tank.
Here's me trying to find this.
I saw you go past him. I was like, "You've seen him."
Yeah,
I
saw him
right.
on there. Yeah,
no. Right.
But I'm still looking because they don't show up in the spectator.
And there.
Nope.
No,
turn
around. Left. You can do it. Come on, Claire. You're an adult. You got this.
I eventually find him here in the recording, but
you're obviously not very good at land nav.
What? I used to run a recon unit for years.
Well, it shows.
Okay.
This was one of my teammate, Juni.
Oh, here's
on the toe.
Here comes the river crossings, I think.
Do they survive them?
One of the tanks does not.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think that's him there.
Oh no.
And I go to see why they're named. Yeah. Just completely.
Oh, Panzer of the Lake. Unveiled to be your wisdom.
Oh, tank of the lake, what's your wisdom?
That was what it was.
50 years, the archaeologists will dig that tank out of the ground.
Now I know why there was a blue marker or a blue line across the whole map on Red 4 side. I wondered in the north. What is there? What is there? Now I know what there is.
Yeah. Just give it a quick salute as it sinks and move on. So that's they're engaging in towards there now.
It's a good angle.
That's a great spot, eh? Great position over there.
Would have been good for 2 tanks, but alas. They probably thought it was a very shallow crossing, the river itself running through.
I mean, they might as well try it. Good on them for trying.
Yeah. So I go back and look at dawn around this point now. So this is the aftermath of that engagement that I missed at this point.
Yeah, this is like I was alone in the tank, and I just saw him drove down the street, and I didn't know exactly where he went, and like maybe 5 seconds after I watched I watched him go into the foliage, I saw like 3 pixels moving and just immediately fired, and luckily for me it was a one-shot hit, so I got the last tank there.
It definitely looks like the combat is dying down at the moment.
Yeah, for the south at least, that was...
Yeah, I think that was all the combat we had in the south for the whole battle, wasn't it?
No, there was later there was my guys later engaged another tank, or 2 tanks, I believe. But yeah, for the most part, that's it on the south. Yeah, the south was really quiet.
Yeah, it was compared to the north.
Dro, this is when, like, I'd say like 3 or 4 minutes from now, this is when the north is going to kick off again.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Man,
actually,
I got so lucky in this. If I don't know if you captured it, but
he caught the
oh,
tail
did
end
he?
of it.
Perfect. Because I got so lucky.
This was another from our team, Flipper.
Look like tanks on the west. Going
Yeah,
directly to the other. One more
You've
tank.
got-
Here we go again.
You've got like 5 or 6 tanks around Don. Or Volga, I should say, sorry.
well, like they say, 3 times the charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's yelling. Oh, he sees that tank. I don't need to understand that language to know that he sees a tank. Oh, God.
You can hear some laughing.
On the tracks.
Oh, it wasn't a tank! It was just a car!
Oh no, this was me! This was me!
Write his name. Write his name, Nemesi.
Oh no!
Take that, Nemesi!
This was me!
You know who's not playing
They're
next
laughing
time.
at you. Yeah.
Oh, here
Wrong
we go.
position, wrong position, wrong.
Look over there.
I agree,
Don't show that.
Kratos,
Don't show
I
that.
agree.
Don't show that. Don't show
No,
the
show it. Definitely show it.
No more north.
I think I do. I like look
You're
around and
100%
shoot nothing else.
Holy
And here it
crap.
comes.
Here we
100%
go
show
again.
So we came back here after I was killed, Dro's tank was killed, and Heyday had survived and pulled out. We come back in, we're set up, we're pushing in a nice little formation here, and then suddenly my Bravo tank starts yelling. They see tanks on the road, so we're like, all right, let's start rolling up, and something happens.
So I'm the last.
Here we go again.
Now on
Here's
the
the
right
first
side
shot,
of the
yeah.
screen.
Yeah. So that
And I
center
had
tank,
no situational awareness.
Now that
I
center
just saw my
tank
2 teammates
is
fight.
yes. That center tank is Bravo. That front tank is me, and Dro's the Faffle tank. Bravo's 2-4. So we're brawling on the left, and things come in from the right, and Dro reacts beautifully.
Oh, so I'm super indecisive right now. I'm telling my
Yeah.
driver, let's go right. No, let's go forward. And then I'm like, no, that's a lot of fire coming down the road. Let's go right. And then that shot, I saw it come across my front. So I'm like, okay, let's go right. Hard.
Yeah, I heard you calm that there was contact from the west, and their gun is out. Border Keeper's gun is out, so their tank reverses to get out of the fight. I think I need to go through the forest here to try and get a flank on Blue 4, but Dro just does my job for me, as you'll see.
Oh yeah, I pushed so hard here. And
Well,
it turns out to be the right decision, no spoilers.
Ari, you're gonna be mad.
I got stuck. I got stuck in the trees. I can not even move, I think, at some point. Now we're trying to find you guys.
Yeah,
You're
we're
gone.
running. We're running because we don't want to fight a tank platoon head on.
Look, the other one is coming.
Yep.
So I have no idea where you are, and then I see.
Yep. That was a lot of luck right there.
That's probably me. That's me, Charlie. Yeah, that's me. Trying to find the
So,
guy.
Ninja, this is the part where at the end I told you I had no idea where I was because I was so confused over the course of this engagement.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to Dro's tank right now to figure out where he was in the tanks he was calling out, so I could help him because I'm in the middle of a forest. I don't know what's going on.
Oh
but
my
he's,
gosh! look at
He's
this.
just laying into them. didn't need my help anyway. Like, watch this. It's the same.
And we wait there. Look. Oh my gosh. Why we stop? One.
There goes one down.
Yep.
Looks like this red for tank has 2 targets now.
So that hit took my gun to... It was either orange or red, but it wasn't quite taken out.
And last but certainly not least.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. It drove absolutely
amazing one.
worked. Drove burked there. It was insane.
That was a nice one.
And there's the third one. GG.
Yep.
And I think that
Yeah, it was because I got lucky in pushing up there, and you didn't see that first tank.
There was a lot of luck. I don't think a lot of that was skill. That was just we got there. We tried to get out of.
I took advantage of the opportunity that I created.
Yes,
there was some skill there.
the skill we used. We ran. That was our skill.
And I think at that point we decide no more north. Forget about the north. I'm not going all the way there.
Go on, sorry.
Well,
oh, that's fine.
Ninja, I didn't realize you'd pushed up into that forest either. I thought you'd fallen back with Border and that I was totally alone.
No, we pushed up because I was terrified. I had seen 3 tanks and was squaring off with them, and I wanted to get around them. I should have 100% made the connection that they were going to push north at the MSR, and I should have turned around and waited for them. But instead, you did the job for me. Those were really good kills on your hand, bro.
Thank you.
Not that good. Not that good.
I don't know. You didn't live through it, so. Oh, this guy's still here. He's still here.
Just waiting.
And you see Don is getting a bit more occupied now by tanks driving on the main road.
There was the second push.
Who comes out ahead?
I'm not sure if he captures all of it, but there is some funny stuff going on.
Okay. We're pushing through on the road.
Yeah. Like at this point, I was still in the immobilized tank, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was. Because I was waiting, I had the confirmation from our logic guy that he was going to come and repair me, and I didn't want to give up the position. So I waited for him for like maybe 30 minutes or so, but in the end he never came because he disconnected, I believe. But yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I'm really surprised they just pushed past. Just used the main road. Oh my goodness.
Not sure what they were firing at there.
Maybe because there's still a vehicle?
Somebody saw a rabbit.
I think somebody saw something and then they just opened fire.
Somebody 100% saw a rabbit or something. Did that alert you guys to their position?
To be honest, we were in the other forest there. I think we heard the shots.
Oh wait, there's no tanks here. Oh.
Yes.
You guys are. What happened here?
What happened? I actually don't really recall what my second tank.
Because it looks like you have a disabled tank.
Yeah, it got disabled. I think by the AT guy here.
Mm.
If he is an AT guy. Oh, well, it must be. On the southwest of Don, you see the other platoon guys, and on the southeast.
Ooh. Yep.
Managed to get a satchel out there.
Yeah. There it is. Doesn't blow the tank. Shame. Here comes Blue.
Yeah, but now my guys are calling over radio that they hear engine noises.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking for them, but I'm still immobilized, so I can't.
Oh, this is you.
Yeah, this is me. I'm still.
They drove straight up to you.
Yeah, and then watch this.
Yeah, I remember seeing this.
Did you have like an invisibility potion to them or something? Like, can they not see red? What the hell?
I had literally no idea what was happening, why they didn't really see me. I tried to communicate with the other tank that is on the western part right now, but he didn't answer, I think. And at this point, I was really scared because like there were 3 tanks around
me too,
me,
man.
and I was immobilized, and my other tank that could move was gone.
Well, on the bright side, they didn't have eyeballs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they all just bypassed you completely there.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
then
the entirety of Blue Force here!
How many guys were there? Okay, I didn't know. I
This
didn't know
engagement was
that.
good too. Just that Prowler trying to get away.
Get out of there, Quinlan! Run! Run, little Quinlan!
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not Prowler. It's
Oh no, he hits me!
Oh, he
what's
missed
shooting at? No, he shot a tank!
Shot at the tank behind.
Fair enough.
Run,
What does the AT guy
Thorn!
do?
Thorn, run!
Oh wait, no, that is Prowler.
Oh my god. I bet you those two tanks think that tank over there is shooting at them. Because it's a blue 4 and a red 4 looking at each other.
Yeah, that's a
Alive.
small RPG 26, but they do no damage at all to an AT, so...
So yeah,
This
there's
thing
blue 4
feels a
tanks
little
shooting at
fun.
each other here, actually.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, so Cell's getting hit from those other tanks in front of him. Because he was driving alongside that one, I guess.
Pushing out.
Oh, okay. Now he's.
And he's like, is that friendly? Is that enemy? Is that friendly? Is that enemy? It's probably enemy, right? Are we agree?
Oh.
It's enemy. Okay, they know.
Now they're down.
Yep. And now our controller.
But anyway,
has,
was a nice run.
Yeah.
yeah.
Blue 4 hit back.
It's really cool to see like what actually went on because
Yes,
I had only
absolutely.
my point of view, so
Well, I had it's it's your own point of view and the point of view of your squad mates as they're telling it to you. You know.
yeah.
Wait, is that tank active?
Still there.
So you
Yeah, I'm
They're missing.
I was still waiting for them, and I think this guy will drive through the forest and knock some trees over. So I knew there was still people around me, and I called that over the radio as well.
There must be. I guess you can't see him because there's like a berm there.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah. That's like it's uphill. You don't really see it right here, but it's uphill towards
the position.
Towards the where the brown and the yellow
Slope,
field.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So I couldn't see over there.
Maybe that's why they couldn't see you, because the slope of the land, it looked like it was flat for us since we're looking down, or for Leclerc at least, since he's looking down.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't look in my direction, so I think if they looked in my direction, they would have immediately seen me.
Yeah.
So
I hope. You'd hope they would. Another tank gone. We killed him.
I'm not sure if that was friendly fire or not, because it's hard. It might have been down the road there, Bravo 2.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you could see his butt. He was sticking out.
I know. I remember that situation. Yeah, that was like one of the guys who was earlier at Objective Dawn and captured that. There was the one who got first destroyed in the first engagement. So he reinforced again, drove down the straight, and I think he will get destroyed shortly.
Like
Unfortunately.
your toes going off somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, those are my AT guys. They were a bit.
They're just picking up their stuff and running.
Yeah, I told them to set up on the western side of the village here.
Prone. Oh my god.
Earlier, and they reported the other tank battalion that was coming in. I think actually, if I remember that now. Yeah, they were reporting that they were coming in, and they just gave so many calls like, "Oh no, they're there, they're over here." And
They're
I was
everywhere,
like,
man. They're coming out of the goddamn walls.
Yeah, basically, and I was like, "Okay, well, just deal with them. You're gonna be fine."
Get over it. You'll be fine.
That's what you trained for.
Sir, you said I could travel. You didn't say anything about this.
Almost into the
That's
water.
successful.
What?
A successful
I died there.
boarding.
I died there. What happened?
Oh. Who's this guy? Oh, he's scared. He doesn't want
Oh,
to be
hold,
anywhere
I think he
this.
was recon or crewman. I don't know.
I couldn't see his helmet, so yeah, I don't know. Anderson again.
Oh,
Okay,
UW
that's
perfectly
that's
set up,
super.
nearly.
Oh, now
Yeah.
don't.
but he's really close, so that's
Oh,
nice.
beautiful
Good
shot!
job.
Beautiful
Hi,
shot!
baby.
I think it was Ike, one of my teammates from Volga. Yes, it was Ike.
That was a nice work there.
Now it starts the Volga party. Soon
Yeah, and there's also
everyone.
a bit more activity as of now.
I think it was. It looks like it was pretty even through most of the fight, or through most of the battle, I should say, between North and between most of the fight for most of the battle. It's just that towards the end, it boiled down to that huge fight around Volga.
Mhm.
Oh, Ram, please, God, please, Ram, do it, do it,
Traffic accident.
do it! Come on, come on, get him, Primo! Oh, get him! Do
No,
it!
no, 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 no.
Yes!
Almost.
So close! Arma physics were almost on the side of the red four there.
That
was
is.
cool.
Oh man, that must
That
have
would
been so
have been
disappointing for
beautiful.
Red.
I know, dude.
Halten wir noch kurz hier Stellung und laden wieder Faust auf, dass wir uns bewegen können nachher.
Ja.
Gerade anbracht, keiner.
I think they're currently evaluating whether their equipment is worth keeping for the endurance, like because of the weight.
Yeah, for stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, for stamina. So they are dropping stuff they don't need to basically book it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some smoke grenades you normally don't use or need them.
He's hauling, man.
Constant flow of reinforcements coming in from the Alpha base.
Yeah.
Actually, Blue was pushing quite far east. This should be
Yeah,
around
they do.
That's me again. We
I
changed
think
the tactic.
they will also establish the southern objective once.
Didn't they? Yeah, they secured
Both,
it for a
both.
little while.
Oh, they secured both actually.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah. But I believe the northern one for a longer time.
Yeah, the southern one was quite shortly getting cleared out again then. So they didn't hold it for long.
I'm really curious to see what the back and forth on the south was, because it looks like it was a really dynamic battle in the south.
Yeah, it was. Most of the time, the first half of the battle, I would say, it was towards objective John. And then towards the second half, it was slightly moved a bit further towards Red 4 base. To the other objective, I don't know, I think it's Elbe. And there's also another vehicle coming
Oh,
right
is that
behind.
an ATV? What? He's just driving past. Dude, listen,
Yeah,
balls
I need
steel.
to.
He doesn't even care.
He's even following traffic laws. Good for him.
Keeping under the speed limit.
I don't think he's keeping under any speed limits anywhere, but you know.
Well, speed limit would be 100 on German streets then.
Oh, yeah, true. So maybe, hey, he's perfect. He's just a little over. No one will pull him over for it.
It's probably going too slow. They'll pull him over for that.
Well,
But I don't know if
Scorpio
that
fire again.
speed limit includes also tanks.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, the tanks would definitely get pulled over for going too slow.
Yeah,
Would they,
our
though?
guys.
I feel like the tank has right of way.
Yeah, our guys here were still like they still knew people were around and they were trying to get an angle.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can do in such cases. Keep your head down, spot the enemy, kill the enemy, and then go out again. The best unseen. And as a two-man team, you definitely have the advantage over a tank as soon as you see the tank first, and as soon as the tank doesn't spot you first. But most of the time, you see the tank first. Or hear it and then see it.
Be very different if thermals were enabled.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry?
If thermals were
thermals,
enabled,
yeah.
then
like
the
infantry
roles would be
not,
reversed.
infantry
Yeah,
would
of
not
course.
have a fun time at all.
But I think with thermals disabled, it's way more balanced and also more
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's way more
Agreed.
fun.
Yeah.
I, as much as I love looking at a black screen waiting for something to turn white, that's really not what I'd like to play Arma for.
Doing right now? Like, come on, bro, get over here already.
Can you hear some of the conversations here?
Honestly, they might be trying to reach out to us.
Oh my god, I actually understand them too.
What'd you say?
Not German for once, yeah.
That's the American language that you speak, right, Ninja?
Indeed, yeah.
See if I can get anybody.
Pretty soon, one of them's gonna say burger.
But I can use the
I have an idea.
One of them said bruh, so.
Let's
True, it's close second.
Where are they, bruh?
Bruh.
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay.
And I think their tank is demobilized, or they have. I don't know what's going on with them because they're disembarked, but I think the tank can't move or is unable to shoot, or they have no ammo.
I have
One of these three
FEC guys
cases.
are AT, right?
Yeah, they have a tow.
Yeah,
I
but
really
sometimes-
hope they blow this thing to hell. Go on, sorry.
What
So just think up
sometimes actually happens is like the tank might not have component like critical component damage, but the fuel tank is hit and
Oh,
runs
true.
out of fuel. That happens actually not quite a lot, but it happens sometimes, and that's a real bummer.
So I think I come back to that situation, but I look at see what's going up here with Bridges quickly
He
to
seems
see
to
if
be
he had
having-
mines, but
Yeah.
North side.
Wasn't this the last guy we saw that hit the other tank and got killed by the crew?
possibly no, that would have
No,
been
I
Drake.
think that was Martin.
Oh, okay. Oh, Martin. It was Martin. Thank you.
Yeah, Martin was killed by the GMG, like in the windows. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he was killed. I think he was turned to mist.
and
He did fade into the
yeah,
floor.
yeah. And then our viewers said their eardrums turned into mist on that one.
Indeed.
So volume was cranked.
One of the interesting things watching this replay here, seeing the infantry get killed and fade away so quickly, there were maybe 3 or 4 times that I or my driver, who was switching to the commander slot and back and forth, shot at infantry with our machine guns and weren't sure if we hit or killed them, and then couldn't find any bodies, so we didn't know if they were still in the area or not.
True.
But I think the weapon remains, huh?
Yeah, but that's
Maybe,
hard to
I'm not
see
sure.
in the foliage.
Yeah.
The weapons seem to remain longer than the body, certainly.
Yeah, they stay behind. Every time I've seen someone get taken out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I come back to
like,
this to see what's going on. So it looks
Yeah,
like
they're in the red hall right now. Also,
Yeah.
weed spot them SOF AT.
so they get,
Oh, so are they just shooting at it because I wonder why they're shooting at it.
Yeah, I
Maybe they
think they
don't wanna
didn't
use
see
up the
them
tower.
get away,
Disembark.
so they still think it's crude.
Uh-huh. And now they can, well, Blue Archangel and his team at least have some idea
Our
that
tank is disabled, but we're still alive.
Yeah.
They
you
they
can hear
were
him
here.
talking about it.
We have like a clear view of our tank, bro.
There's another bra. They're definitely American.
Part of me wishes I had AT right now.
Why?
Oh,
Yep,
Copy
that
that.
was our reinforcement
They
tank.
asked us to provide some reconnaissance since they're attacking from the south.
Yep, sounds good. Let's get a
move.
fucking vantage point and then we'll.
Yeah, what is happening now is I'm still in that immobilized tank on the
Fourth
eastern part.
platoon lead
And
Alpha be advised there are
my
many
guys who got
explosions
destroyed in
occurring
the
all over
firefight
the,
just before
objective Dawn right now.
now reinforcing again.
From various
And because I heard
locations.
or saw how our
Assume
first
it's
reinforcement
AT
got destroyed
teams
on the
clearing
bridge,
up the area,
bridge,
but I'm
on
not
the
sure,
main road, I
so
tell them to
be on
divert to the
lookout.
south and towards my position.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you spent this much time in an immobilized.
The thing is,
Alpha
like the Logi guy gave me hope, but he
the logistics
he let
guy.
me down in the end. So
Yeah.
I was already
You
the
could have
whole
got
time
out
I was
pushed.
still yeah.
Must be a strong guy if he can push a tank that weighs that much.
He has to be, dude. He can turn invisible. Who's to say he doesn't have super strength?
We know he's got balls of steel staying in that tank.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like Timo and I think one of the other guys pointed out earlier, I was constantly turned out and tried to listen for enemy tanks, so I knew I was relatively safe if I didn't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew the enemy was, because I knew the enemy knew I wasn't there.
Oh, Blue for grabbed Ryan.
Yeah.
I didn't expect.
That was me. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect enemy infantry to walk up to my position and get me. So that's why I stayed, and to get intel, like just to listen for enemy tanks.
Yeah. I think this is the point. I've been chilling over on the west for a long time and getting no catches. I think I come charging in on Ryan pretty soon here. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm that tank west of Mulzen. And it looks like Blue 4's definitely a reestablished presence.
Yep.
It looks like they've got really good control of the battle space right now.
I wasn't there in Rhino. I think it's when I was dead in the water. So the other 3 times they were able to move to Rhino, but I was coming back. Nice formation, eh? Look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There's one thing I really liked about this. It has a lot of great moments where you can just screenshot tanks just driving. I love Arma. It's buggy and it has its problems, but it's the only game that does what it does, and it's
the
so
only game that does
good at
this,
it.
right?
Yeah, it can do jets, it can do helos, it can do tanks, it can do infantry, it can do all of them at once. It's so cool.
That's the point now where Blue Force established the other objective in the south, and when the focus goes a bit away from Don, at least from SRFAT perspective.
I didn't realize you got a double cap like that.
Yeah. Blue 4 was really dangerous right here.
Yeah, at this point, like I noticed Elbow was established. I was like, well, fuck. We might have a problem here.
It's time to kill myself and my tank.
Yeah, well, actually, that happened not shortly after, because I then got the hint that our Logi guy wasn't coming, and so I was like, well, what's the point? So I respawned, called the tank back to base, and headed back out.
It's actually
apparently Hernan saw enemy contacts in that building last time. Keep your eyes on it, okay? They might.
At this point, I told my other tank, who was to reinforce Don, I told him to
we're gonna push a little bit more.
go see what's up at Elba, and try to get some intel there.
I think that's you, Ninja, actually.
Yes, this is me. I was driving along. Cypher's my gunner, and Blevins was my driver. We're going along, and we're just hunting at this point, because my entire platoon has been killed. I'm driving around just looking for things to fight, and I start just going around the back line, trying to learn people to jump on. But we don't run into too many people. But later on we do.
Were you commander, Ninja?
Yes, I was the commander of this tank and the commander of 2nd Platoon for Red Fort.
Cool.
I heard Bone's voice a few times, but I never had. I think he was the guy I was talking to about getting Logi, and he told me that Logi was very much not a factor.
Yep. Yeah, I think at some point during the like the ending phase, I tried to reinforce your western flank, but then got distracted and we had to pull back a bit again.
No, it was I. If it's the moment you're talking about, I think that you helped anyway because I just came running to you screaming.
Yeah, we'll see. I think we recollected.
Is this Ryan?
Yeah, so the objective's released at this point because there's now only 2 tanks. You can see, I'll use my normal mouse here. Oh, my camera shifted, but it's a red 4 tank up here that just smoked one of them.
Yep.
So they kind of have them surrounded now.
Cool.
Maybe front here.
Who wins this?
Who is the red 4 tank?
Yeah,
I'm
the
not
red
sure.
4 tank's on the right.
Yeah, red 4 tank's right here.
Oh, who is? Okay, yeah, we don't know who is.
Oh. Yeah, the tag came back
Oh,
up.
their gun's out. Their gun's out. Wait, what? Their gun isn't out? Is that a one-man tank?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe it's. Oh, he got one from behind.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
poor
yeah.
guy.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's the toasty. Yep.
That's
2 sides, huh?
There he goes.
Mm.
Poor bastard.
But good job from the AT team there.
Yeah.
This was Flipper, was my teammate, Flipper, and this is Ike, you know, their teammate.
Yeah.
I think you can see the other one coming across now. Upfield.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Lucas converging on Ryan. I'm curious what the left tank is going to do, and if that tow team is going to kill the other red 4 tank coming in on the right.
Is that the north one or the south
Oh,
one?
here we go.
There's Ryan on the north.
Ah,
north
okay.
east. Oh, that looks such a nasty place to battle, like in the city itself.
Sandwich.
Oh.
Something shot at him from the right, hit him, I think. One of the blue 4 tanks is gone. As the other blue tank. Okay, I think, yeah.
Oh, he evaded.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Look up at, yeah, look at the
he got the angle, man.
Yeah. Between the houses, yeah.
What a shot.
You can see that tow trying to hit them too still.
Yeah, that must have been scary. So it's 3 blue 4 and 1 red 4 gone there in that fight. There's still the tow team that's a factor. Just chilling, waiting for someone to roll out.
Yeah, he's in a pretty good position.
100%. As tough as this map was for tow teams, they still got a pretty decent amount of kills.
Yeah, I would say so.
Really good one. Actually, really good one.
Oh, we got one away.
Yeah, the next one goes.
Boom.
Oh, did they get him?
I think so.
It sounds like it.
Someone dismounted.
Yeah, someone dismounted. I hear new cook-off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got him. Yeah, well, what a shot.
I can looking for the other one. Look, really good. Nice work.
Let's see if 3
Yeah,
blood
indeed.
bubbles into him. Oh, I'm sorry. What happens in the rest of the
So
battle?
Ryan has been
Liberated again.
liberated. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, quote unquote liberated.
And now at Ryan, sorry, at Elbe,
Yeah.
the battle is going on.
Heat picks up.
Oh yeah, there's like a tank just driving along the tracks here. It's gonna get caught.
He's having a crisis he identifies as a train.
Yeah.
Yes.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
So yeah, there's a tank right at that
The
intersection. Yeah, it's right there.
I think that this Red 4 tank is gonna get blasted if he's not. Oh no, he's concealed. I don't
That is
know.
pretty well hidden.
I think it might only be a one-man crew too, because I can't. It's not showing up on like with like a marker above him for me.
Yeah. He has to hear this enemy. The Red 4 has to hear the Blue 4 tank.
It's a large amount coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue 4 won this first engagement. We're about to come back and kick them back where they came from.
Yeah. There's tanks for our northwest.
Those are, I think that's myself and my Bravo tank.
Keep waiting. I'm not going there anymore. Keep waiting.
Oh, so they found the tow team here.
Oh no.
Oh, hit him with 80.
Oh man.
Oh gracious.
Yeah, you can see now Objective Elbow was released. That was my tank. I told to go watch out for Elbow, and he promptly, I'm not sure if it's on camera, but he will clean up 3 tanks solo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
no idea.
Yep. Come on, Red 4. Yes. Come on. One more. All you gotta do is hit him one more. Oh, he can't see him. He has no. Yeah, those trees worked against him.
I think you hit him at least once. The first shot might have missed, but there's another Blue 4 tank down the field there. Oh, yeah, he's in the open now.
Yeah. Come on. I guess he can't see him because of trees.
Oh, you got him.
Hey!
Oh, nice shot.
Well done. What an ambush position as well.
Yeah, and I think the Blue 4 tank had no clue where the enemy was.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. You have no clue and get killed.
That's the curse.
So Elba has been. It's unfortunately not on camera, but Elba, there was a single tank. I think, was it from you, only Bone? Yeah,
it was
it
from my view.
Yeah, we were on the move. Yeah, there he is. We were on the move to prepare AT support on Elba, and we were like 100 meters away from the position, and then he moves in, kills 3 tanks, and reports, yeah, Elba has been conquered, you can move back. And we're like, okay. That was the MVP moment for me. MVP of the match, whoever commanded the tank.
My guy Nightmare, he's in the chat, I believe, as well.
Okay, yeah, well, that was like, I also called it out, I have it on recording, I called out like MVP of today.
Yeah, that was quite lucky.
Yeah,
he couldn't believe, after that he couldn't believe himself that he got away with it.
Yeah. And on the command net I also transmitted an, are you serious? We also want something to shoot, and his response was, you have to be earlier some next time. Or quicker, or whatever he said. That was a funny moment.
This poor ATV. Oh, it's Bridges. Hello, Bridges.
Yeah, proud of the boys.
Poor ATVs there. They're so vulnerable and slow.
There's a clip of it from one of my guys
Yeah,
shot an ATV.
I saw
he sees the ATV and goes, oh, enemy ATV. They just slap it, and everyone goes, oh, we feel bad now.
But that shot was really good, because you had to pre-aim for it as it was moving that fast.
Yeah.
That was a skilled shot there.
Yeah.
GG.
Wolf was very proud of it.
At this point in time, I actually then respawned because I was sick of waiting objective done.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, and also the enemy, if you look at the map, it's sitting in Don, but they don't go towards Elbe. At least I think there are two tanks in Don, but
later, I believe they later moved up.
Yeah, we pushed later.
But they never managed to conquer.
No, we engaged them, and our maybe it's on camera. I hope so, because it was a funny moment as well. Like, that was a classic Arma moment.
I don't actually know what point in the battle this is, and where I have no bearing on what's going on at the moment and where teams are. I think
is us moving into Volga right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be, yeah. Around that time, yeah. Yeah,
I
we
don't
see it.
remember I don't remember if I was dead at this point or who that was. I don't remember who was where. I don't remember where all the platoons were.
We were going to go to Rhine, but then it got cleared out by the friendlies, so we just bypassed and went directly to Volga. And,
right. Got it.
And then you were like on the west side. I started on the west, and then I moved to the south, and then you came in and went to the west, along with the Heyday border.
It looks like that one
Who
man
else
tank.
was in border Heyday tank?
It was
Who's their third?
Wolf. It was Wolf, Heyday, and Border.
Okay.
Wolf, Heyday, Border. It was you and Faffel, and then it was me, Cypher Blevins.
Yeah, that's right.
It looks great, but Arma 3 looks more realistic. My guy. My guy. Hello.
I think he's a bit lost.
Wake up, yeah, wake up.
This is
If
real
you're
life.
an old rogue, you need to get your eyes checked.
Indeed.
I think now, like, from what I saw in clips, the next 20 minutes could be really interesting in the north.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited to get to the last 30, because it pops off, my man. Everything goes wrong.
We're pretty close. This is actually probably the last 30 starting about now.
Yeah.
That's 20 minutes to go, I think, if I see the time, or maybe even more.
I think 2:20 is the recording time.
Yeah, about
that's
that.
possible.
We're at 1:41 right now in the recording.
Yeah, so then 20 minutes left.
Oh, another casualty.
Dude, how many kills did the river get? I think it killed at least like 5 or 6 vehicles.
You know what? The river had the highest KDR, certainly, because we never killed it.
Well,
No
he never died, so.
Exactly, dude.
What happened in the river, stay in the river.
Yeah, the old rogue, I'm not really sure why it looks different for you. It might just be the mods being used and the map, like it's community-made terrain. But,
This map does have a distinctive look, in my opinion.
It does.
Yep. The lightning is
Oh no.
is unique.
But I think it looks really good. I mean,
Yeah,
it
definitely.
looks like German landscape. Like,
Yeah,
It does.
they pretty much nailed that. The houses as well.
yeah. Oh,
My guy,
Weavering.
Why are you leaving your toe?
Yeah.
Why are you leaving your toe? What?
oh yeah, I remember this part. Yeah.
Yep, he's right there, dude. There we go. Okay, yep, run.
Run,
Go get him. He's crouched and he's running. He's on the gun. Panic shot and the bush. I hate to see it.
Wow.
The wire.
Yep.
The wire got caught up in the bush and
Yep.
snapped.
Yep.
That's dirty.
He's probably crying.
I think the toe was empty at this point.
Oh, like that was his last shot? Oh.
I think so. It's what they asked.
Oh no. That's such a horrible way to take your last shot.
This area here that we're looking at is where my tank was in the final stages of the battle.
Oh, was this Volga?
Yeah, this is Volga.
I think this is where every tank in the map was at the end.
We piled in, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think every single platoon had at least one tank for Red 4 here.
Well, not ours, because we were just one guy. One tank. Two.
Feels bad.
Yeah.
Looks like the tank spotted some infantry there. Open
Yep.
fire.
I don't know what I'm really curious what to happen because so many both of my tanks swore they saw hostile infantry and engaged them in Volga several times.
Ooh, that's
I-
a Apogee 26, but unfortunately they don't do any
So
damage.
that's my tank, not the one that got shot, but the one reversing towards the road.
Canister
And so
shot there.
I'm pretty sure I kill that infantryman there in a moment.
Do they not even damage the tracks?
Ooh, 4 tanks coming in from the south. 5 tanks!
5 tanks, yeah.
Oh
They
my
are-
goodness. That could be... Yeah, that's 100% 5.
I did not have good comms with.
No,
Oh
because
yeah, I get the shelled. Holy.
I was your go-between.
Yeah.
Oh.
oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
why.
that was my first reaction. I was like, the gun's just sticking out of the tarp. What's going on? It was like, oh,
He's like, he's like camouflaged.
Here's another time where
oh,
like I
buddy,
wolf
I-
was
Yeah,
off on
but
the
if
toe.
the TOE is empty, that's no use for him.
Yeah.
I don't think it was
may
at
as
this
well
point,
skip.
'cause I think he
But
gets
he must
back
have.
on it.
Does he
He
run
must
to it?
hear the tank by now, eh?
I think Ike Wolf was having some trouble. Come on, man. You know where the road is, buddy. Oh, see, yep, okay, yep. Come on, redeem yourself, Ike. Redeem. No.
Nah, I
Wait,
think it's
wait.
already
Does the bush do it again?
Oh,
no!
got He
Redeemed!
curved it, man. He curved it.
Oh, what a beautiful shot!
the last possible moment, but he did it.
Exactly. Yeah. He had it. He was doing it for drama. Doing it for drama.
Yeah. Like Michael Bay films, eh?
Exactly. We're keeping the theme. Keeping the theme.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a red fort too there. I can't remember if he catches anyone, but I guess we'll see. Obviously, you have that large group coming now.
I'm very acquainted with that large group that's coming.
Stuck on the picnic table there.
Yep.
Yeah, classic.
Gotta love that depleted uranium picnic table.
Yeah, and then I'm still that Bravo 2 there.
Oh, the ball is
Not
on.
the one that just got shot wordage.
The Blue Forest not interested in what they're selling. Ooh, they're still getting hit. Why aren't they shooting? Oh, the gun might be out.
I think it,
No,
yeah,
the
it
gun
actually,
was
drooping.
yeah, it looks like it's
Yeah, it's
stabilized.
pointed, it's pointed down towards the ground. The gun's out, 100%. I would have just rammed at that point, dude. Oh no, those aren't the tanks I thought they were.
Yeah,
I
now
was-
the hunt for Volga begins, eh?
Yeah, the
Yep.
Battle of Volga, the climactic finale.
This
This
is
is a nice
our
position.
AT red 4.
I was waiting to
It's a
see if you
little
could see Charlie, but too far away, I think.
Oh no, poor guys. I think those trees were also not helping.
Yeah.
Nah, this position isn't that good. But the thing is, there are no, that overwhelming positions on this map. As it's
Yeah,
super
it's
flat
all-
and
exactly.
a single bush can penetrate your vision and also the rocket later on.
Yeah.
So, it's a bit tricky here.
I think the only
But,
high
yeah.
ground. Go on.
So if you shoot your toe or Métis and it goes past a bush, and then you track your target behind the bush,
Yeah.
because
yeah.
you're aiming at the bush, it just sends the rocket flying out into the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, last time, I mean, I had 80 kills also with the Cornet from like 3.5 kilometers. It was even in the fog when the view distance is limiting. So, and the missiles were also around like 20 seconds in the air. But I hit it from elevated position, of course, so this wouldn't be possible on this map, yeah.
So that's my tank there in town moving towards left of the street.
Ooh, we got a fight brewing.
Four,
Yeah,
there's a big
the
push
red
in
forge
from
is
the
just lost.
4 tanks coming in from blue.
west.
It looks like only 3 at the moment.
Is it? Yeah, it's 3, sorry.
No, you're good.
I thought the one marker was 2. Yeah.
It looks like they split into a pair of 2 and 3, that original 5.
So red
Actually,
for Volga
what-
isn't established yet. Maybe because one of the tanks can't move or shoot, or it's not
Or
very
it's
clear.
damaged. I
My
think it's
tank is
damaged.
down a man. My tank is down.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
that's
have
it.
2 out of 3.
Also, one of the red 4 tanks got into a fight.
First blue 4 tank is dead there.
Yep. I wonder what this tank down here in the south is up to. If I was him, I'd just push into the town and pray. Ooh, there's a brawl. Ooh.
Changing some hits.
Yep. It looks like the other red force coming in on the top right to help take fire from off screen. Or no, it's the same tank. Okay.
Yeah, Bravo 1-3, I believe he's firing as well on Alpha 1-2.
There it is. Yep. Trading fire.
That's down now. Defended the objective, but they aren't established yet, yeah? Volga is not established.
I don't know which tank that Northwestern is. That might be my Bravo 2nd platoon tank, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's a 2-on-1. Oh, yep, and there it goes.
Ooh.
One shot,
Ouch.
one kill, nice.
Well, the one shot we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember this and the few other times I saw smoke being deployed. I was wondering why people weren't using it more often, then learned that that wasn't supposed to be available for this, but...
Is it actually?
I'm very glad that we had smoke in my tank in that case.
Yeah.
I think people tend to forget about smoke when they're suddenly in a fight, too.
I've played a lot of War Thunder to forget about smoke.
Another train coming.
Oh, this one's good.
It's a very
small
small
one.
train.
I remember this one.
Ersatzschienenverkehr.
Oh, is
this is friendly.
Oh, I think
Our
this is...
mate, I think he's going to be
How does he
killed.
get? Yeah, I think I remember the clip. Yeah.
I have the feeling he's going to be killed.
He's taking
now.
on 3 tanks here, so...
4.
Oh, it's 4, yeah.
He's dying for the fatherland.
He's got C4 strapped. He's ready. He's got his battlefield shorts on. He's ready to go.
Yeah, indeed, and as you see, enemy is securing Don in the south. So enemy, I mean the blue force guys. But from my perspective, it's red for enemy. They're securing Don, but they're not pushing any further, so they can't get any points in the south. It's a bit like a drop situation in the south right now. Red 4 isn't attacking, blue 4 isn't attacking as well, so they both basically sit in their objectives and hold.
This is Roche map. Further, or what's the proper way? Roche.
Rocher.
I can't roll my R's, so
That's
dumb American.
Roll.
Roche.
Rocher.
That was pretty good.
Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, son.
Oh, yeah, so they're gonna see him coming on that quad bike in the next few seconds.
Nice, that.
This poor guy. I hope they don't kill him. I hope they get out and tell him to surrender. In a perfect
He's
world.
going to die.
This is not
Going
the
to
perfect
die.
world. Here it comes.
No! Run, little ATV!
Look at
He's
this.
still continuing on, though. He's continuing on. That beautiful trooper. Oh no, he's not. He's all.
The railway
He
is
got
not
hit a few
made
times
for
there, I
ATV.
think.
Oh, he's smoking.
Yeah. What else can he do?
The quad is burning.
The quad's on fire!
They even get
he's coming from...
Oh
my
my god!
Poor leg.
A little bit of explosive.
Oh no!
They
Oh,
come for a single infantry guy.
that's so sad.
At least he tried.
He did, yeah. He tried his damnedest.
The railway is not safe for
AT.
ATVs.
Very far shot.
Yeah, but long shot.
That's true.
240-250 сейчас идет. 250. Есть еще снаряды?
Red 4 is so
Okay, so
entrenched.
it was enemy infantry coming in from the south of Volga
Okay.
there.
Oh!
Just missed him there, I think.
Just missed him. So close.
Oh, that was
Oh,
a
that
fast
was
reload.
it was a fast reload and a very ballsy shot.
Yeah, because the corner does reload while you shoot. So as soon as the rocket leaves the weapon, whatever, the barrel, it instantly reloads. So you guide it in, and if it's a long shot and you hit, you can instantly shoot again. I think it's for the TUV the same. But I don't know.
Yeah, they're both the same.
It's the same.
Just the way Arma works.
Look at the train of Blue Fort. Look.
Yeah,
many
there's a
tanks?
huge train of Blue 4 coming. Here they
Here
are.
they come now.
Yep.
You know, my German's not great, but I believe the German word for a platoon is a Zug, which it means train as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct. Absolutely.
Down a bit there.
Oh my god!
Hey, where is
Jesus
this?
Christ! My god, use your blinkers, man!
Where
To be fair, they probably
He
couldn't
should-
give us more.
Hey, look at that guy. Ooh, handsome.
To be fair, the tank didn't drove on the right side of the road, so he showed him where to drive if you're slow.
Yeah.
Autobahn
You
logic.
could, exactly. Yeah. Or you could just, forget that you need to turn one way or another and just sideswipe the bastard off the road, and then both of you die. Because this is Arma.
It is the only way an ATV can kill a tank in this game.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it is a way. Now, Blue was here now in a hard spot. They have to cross the river, and they only got like maybe one or two.
That was something I didn't think about, was that river was huge to our advantage when it came to Volga. They had to come from the west, the north, or that one bridge.
Yeah.
It was a happy accident. Red 4 are getting even more entrenched. And all of the Red 4 tanks are coming in from the east.
There's that tow south of Volga as well.
Yeah.
I'm really curious as to who was in that tow, because we had an encounter.
These are the AJ guys, huh?
Yeah, I was looking to see if they noticed these vehicles moving there to the southwest, but
Looks like not.
Где-то восточнее.
Wow, look at all that movement from Red 4.
there's pretty large columns coming from like Elba and then up near Rhine.
Nice.
Yeah, and the
Blue 4's doing the
south,
same.
Rhine, and then a bunch of Blue 4
south
coming
is
in.
completely abandoned by now.
Were those 3 tanks in the south at Objective Dawn trying to
Скорее всего,
capture it?
остановился там, где
Yeah,
They
they
can't
can't.
capture
They
it.
can't.
Yeah, they can't. But
It's-
I'm wondering if they were
They're
confused. Right.
defending.
Okay, I'm about to engage some infantry on the right side there, I think.
A bit of a standoff right now. They don't want to
Yeah,
cross the
tanks
river.
moving in from the left side there.
Oh, here we go. Shots
Something's
fired.
cooking off.
Is that friendly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all friendly.
I think so.
Yeah, it was,
Ah.
yeah.
Was that friendly? Was that blue on blue?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's just a
un-
little
that's un-
Polaris. That's
That's
mean.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
We
Ah,
killed the engineers, the friendly engineers at some point too.
There were some salty messages placed on the map as map markers.
Dude, that was so funny. Seeing the people yelled at each other on map markers was hilarious.
I didn't notice that actually.
Yeah, me neither.
I noticed it because I accidentally friendly fired a friendly recon, and I just left a message where I killed him. I'm sorry, and then under it was, "Are you serious?"
Is there both Alpha 4-1. Look, the 04 and
Yeah.
Blue 4.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's fate,
Alpha
dude.
4-1.
It's
We
fate.
got-
Oh, what's he shooting at?
Maybe it's reverse. Blue four?
I'm not sure what that was. That was right next to my tank there, but it wasn't me shooting in it.
Oh, maybe it was 4. Maybe it was 4-1.
AT, I can only imagine. Yeah.
It could have been AT. I started moving south because we got a report of that Blue 4 tank that's at the bottom of the screen there. And then I was going to push through that fence, but, well, you'll see.
Kaboom.
That's a good shot.
So then I just fell back to my previous position.
Reinforcements coming in.
Yeah, bravo. Oh no, that's
So
dead.
Oh
this,
my god, look at those
this
things.
is a great fleet of Blue 4 coming to kill me here, and I am screaming at my driver to run, and my gunner is just trying to get on target, and I'm begging for help to the other platoons.
Is that your tank thing?
That is my tank, Alpha 1-4, running.
And I still remember you in the command. They're charging.
Yes.
They're charging. They're coming from the west.
Yes.
I remember that as well.
I remember.
I was yelling.
All units. They're charging. They're coming in from the west. 3 units.
You got one of them
Here's
there.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
They're missing
Good old
stations.
zigzag.
Yeah, because they were using the targeting computers, and my driver kept going left and right. So their FCS would tune it for our fast momentum, and they would miss with it.
Yeah. This is the time where you need to lead. You're so close that it doesn't really matter. You just aim right at them. Or give just the tiniest lead. Oh,
We took a shot there.
Oh, one is down.
Someone got it. Yeah.
Cypher is an idiot. He just jumped out.
You bailed, huh?
The whole tank went red, and he just jumps out.
I remember that clip, yeah.
Yeah, I
was-
saw
that
that.
was-
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was probably. Yep. Well, I mean, we got lucky, and everyone was looking straight at us, and we drove straight to friendlies. But that was probably one of the highlights of my Arma career in the 6 or 7
Yeah,
years I played
yeah.
it.
That clip was amazing.
That was what made this op for me. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, I
we
can
definitely
imagine.
had some wild moments.
Yeah, there were good clips and videos on the channel. This ATC was good.
Yeah.
ATC,
yes.
Rolling Thunder, sorry. wrong event.
we knew what you were
Yeah,
talking
the
about.
80
We had an idea.
The ATC was nice as well.
Yeah, true.
ATC, for those not aware, is another event, but it's more combined arms infantry focused.
Yeah, it's campaign based. Also organized by BDR.
Very kindly.
And it's 4 battles, I think, yeah.
Yeah, for battles last time. Now we have to organize the next.
If I have time, I'm definitely in again.
That Alpha 4-1 Blue 4 infantry is still in that building right next to my tank.
But all in all, Red Force in good advantage now on the objective.
Okay, so this is where that tow was.
Yes.
So I could see this tow firing, and I could see like the stream of the smoke coming off the
This
missile.
was
But
me?
I did
Yeah,
not
yes,
have a
this
good
is
idea
you.
what it was.
So my gun was disabled, and I basically made the decision I'm gonna go out and find some tanks to ramp, and this happens.
Thank you for
Has it happened yet, though? Oh yeah, I hear your voice there, Nemesis.
And I am screaming "Ura!" and
Here it comes.
I remember this
yes,
video.
Ah,
Yeah.
This was Ninja's tank.
yep, you killed me. My
Oh,
whole
finally. Finally.
Revenge.
Revenge, yes. Of course.
I've killed hundreds of your platoons. No.
But it was too late. You were too many inside of the town.
I think we're in the last 15 minutes now of the
Yeah.
battle.
This is the final stretch.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's still a few more fights to be had. So, oh, it's Eichwolf. He's still there. But there are definitely still a few more
Still
fights to be
there? I
had.
don't know if he has
Oh, but
still,
he's moved
yeah.
up.
Yeah, he's got to take it up
no,
more.
he probably
What is
has
he
more
here?
because
Now he's permanently in tow, not to miss anyone.
Yeah.
He's not running. No more legs.
So Volga's been released.
Ooh, look at those blue. Look at all that blue for behind lines.
Yeah, I didn't know they were there actually.
Yeah, I never knew they were there. I wonder if
What
this.
did they do there?
I
don't
think
know.
Probably blew up this
I
guy.
think it was us moving to Rhino again.
Uh-huh.
But we have one. We are short staff in the tank, so we cannot take the city.
Oh no! Do you guys get
Yeah.
killed by this red four?
Yep.
Oh.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, he's a
Again,
single.
Isha with the river. Isha with the river again.
Oh, one shot.
Oh, in the back.
That's a single tank again. Single crew tank.
Is it?
HA there was the Russian.
He's,
Yeah, he
he's
switched to
Krasno,
the.
maybe? Krasno, yes, Krasno.
Yeah, I think it's Russian, right?
Yeah,
it's
HA is Russian.
Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, there he's.
They have been, they are veterans from under, they were in
Yeah, they
Arma 2
definitely
as
know
well.
how to use tanks.
Yeah, that's it.
He doesn't see them, huh?
No, I mean he can. It's just a one man. Oh, he's just pulling out and running. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got 1 for 1. That's even.
And bravo, of course. You, Ari.
Yes.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, there's another tow southwest
So
of Volga
now we can be we took the city. We were able.
How many
to hide.
toes do they have?
3 at least.
Yeah, but they're more, eh? Are they? I don't know. It feels like they have 5 at
No.
Blue 4.
3.
Every time you cut off
But
one of their
I don't know
toes, 2
if
more
they
toes.
are,
Yeah.
if they are all operative. Maybe
on
someone is empty.
on the south objective now something interesting happened, because I think it was you, Timo, who called that. Or was it you? Somebody called that there were tanks on the south side of Elbe, and
Yeah.
me and my second tank, we were at first we were had positions at Elbe itself, and we tried to push towards Volga, but then we heard the call, so we pushed back and tried to get into the flank. And there my gunner saw just the barrel poking out of the woods, and we got a shot off. And the guys on the south there, those are my AT. This is the AT team from me. And I told them to drive north and to intercept them. And
And it looks like they do.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but
time...
not in the way you would expect. I really hope that's on tape.
Oh no, it might not be.
Well, only about next time we definitely need to set up a designated short range frequency for us too,
Yep.
because we were close to each other all the time, and the communication could have been better. Also,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
command net doesn't have that much capacity, so.
Yeah, I agree on that.
I don't think we see it. So what happens? How do they intercept?
Well, basically my guys see the enemy tank, and they disembark and they see the enemy tank reversing. And the driver of the vehicle, at first he thinks, okay, get back in the vehicle and drive it away, but then he sees the tank drives directly at the vehicle, so he gets out, gets away, the tank drives into the vehicle, flips and explodes.
No,
Everything was so hit there.
no.
That's
So,
a shame
like I
I didn't
said-
get a recording of that.
Yeah, like I said, typical Arma.
God bless.
Look, Alpha 3-2. We need one person to take that objective. He's running to the opposite way.
Oh no.
Yeah, because you have to be in the tank to capture. Infantry
Yeah.
can't do it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
And you see in the south,
yeah,
Don,
he's no longer there. The enemy tank.
Look, Volga, it's full.
Yeah, Volga
Yeah,
never
that was
loses.
Full
packed,
of
yeah.
all four.
Exactly. Yeah, I think we had like 8 tanks in Volga towards the end of this, and
yeah,
it was just there were millions. I don't know. I forget whose tank that is over in Mulzer. It was one of the platoon leads.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Must have been third then.
Oh,
Look at
my
the
favorite
toes.
recon guy has arrived next to my tank in Volga. I can see him moving around.
look at all the tow stations there around Volga.
I know.
Yeah.
If anybody comes out of Volga, they're dead.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't leave, but they had to come in to get us, so...
Yeah, I was screaming just because we need an extra guy. I was screaming to my guy to move there, and
Get in.
Yeah, please God, capture the objective. I feel bad for that single Blue 4 infantryman that's just stuck in Volga naked.
So the reinforcements coming?
Do they get ambushed?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Actually, Blue Fort, guys, maybe you can answer that. Did you always like regroup at the base and drive out in full platoons, or did you also drive out in single tanks?
well, it depends. For my people, we always like die together, so we have no choice.
Okay.
We have
Sorry.
no choice. Yes.
It
Yeah, I know,
definitely-
Ninja. You're on my list,
Yeah,
Ninja.
take that. You got owned. But it definitely seems like Blue 4 rolled together because every time my platoon or I got into a fight, it was almost always with 3 tanks. So I think Blue 4 was almost always sticking together. Dude, look at this red 4 tank.
Nice
He's just
one.
chilling.
That's really cool. Look, the 3 tanks.
He's just chilling in his garage.
Here in my
Probably
garage.
listening. and then
This is
pulls out.
this is fine. 3
I tried
tanks
to
rolling
park in
by.
a barn at one point, but I couldn't quite fit.
Oh,
It's
what was that?
disappointing.
I think they're already being engaged here from Volga.
Yeah, they're getting shot by Volga, you're right.
Oh,
And
now he's
he
moving
moves
out.
out.
Now
as
he's
I
ready.
said.
He's ready. He's ready to kill.
He's
Go get him.
charging.
Does he go the correct way? He does. Does he look the correct way?
No.
He does.
Now.
Yeah, the driver probably spotted him.
Yeah.
Oh, he shot HE. He shot HE.
No, that was... Oh, did he? Because that was then smoke released by the tank.
Yeah, it was.
No, it looked like
You know what
HE.
I
I'm not
mean?
sure.
Oh,
He's
that's
charging
dangerous,
into the-
driving into the smoke.
Oh.
Ram him. Ram him.
Oh, he's driving into friendly fire now. Oh, that's...
Oh, one of the Blue 4 gone.
Look at 4 of them shooting.
There's
Yeah.
one of them.
them.
Yeah, all right, so now it's just the center tank remaining.
I think their tank was damaged too there, maybe.
Yeah, I think that Red 4 tank lost a guy.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Do they get friendly fire though?
Yeah, that's the question. That's really dangerous then.
Well, it seems like Giovanni leaves.
One tank survived, looks like. One Blue 4.
Oh, I think this is the end for him.
But look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks.
At least.
Yeah,
Looking,
There he is.
just looking that way. Done.
there he goes. No chance for him to fight the distant
No.
battle.
Yeah, he had to get close and hope.
Yeah. But where there's open fields, that's when the disadvantage gets an advantage, at least for the defending unit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the enemy has to approach via the open field and there's no good cover. I'm on also the river, you can't cross anywhere. So, yeah. I think at this point it was pretty clear who's going to win.
180 сейчас.
Yeah,
Where
we've
is
been
guy?
holding, we've held
Middle of
over
the
for a long
road.
time.
Левее.
Oh yeah, he doesn't
They
care.
don't care. They-
No
Yeah,
fear.
but that position isn't bad there. Do they fire at this one?
Hope he doesn't kill. I hope
Паш,
the
ты
Black
хочешь?
Blast
Yeah.
doesn't kill him.
Oh, true.
But I don't
Там
think if it's
четверка как
even
броня
recoilless. I don't
проехала.
know
Танк
how
150
this
уже,
works. This type of gun.
They should have backblast, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, but they
There's
don't
a
show.
lot of fucking cannons going off in the distance. I think this is when I ran into a 3-man platoon, or a platoon of tanks. Because at some
No, they
point
should.
here...
О,
Ooh,
жопу прямо ему.
did they get him?
I think he barely.
I
Yeah.
think, maybe
Yeah,
he got
I
him?
think so, eh?
No, he
he
didn't
No,
get him.
just missed.
And Volga has been released for...
Oh,
А,
so that... Ooh, what's happening now? So that guy he shot at, I was engaging. So this is my tank on the right. My driver's been killed, and we're duking it out with these guys. So I've killed one tank. I think that tow might have gotten him. I'm not sure. I don't know where that blue fort was shooting. But at this point, it's just me and my driver left, or me and my gunner alive, and I'm in the driver's seat. And I'm driving after him, calling where he is, because when I got in, it kicked the driver's body out, we spun and almost flipped the tank. So my gunner lost his bearings and has no idea where this guy is, and he only just finds him now.
Yeah, there you have him. Oh,
Yeah,
someone
so-
else's.
Yeah. We kill him, and then we proceed south to the MSR, and then we destroy another tank at the MSR, but I don't think you stick around for it.
But I think this should be the last minutes of the battle, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
this
yep.
is pretty much it. We got 3 minutes.
And I'm still waiting for an extra guy for my tank. Man,
Oh, it feels bad,
people
man.
rushing
Oh, well.
from base.
Otherwise, you maybe could have changed the outcome, eh?
Look, it's almost there. It's almost there, and we got the end of the mission.
Hmm.
Трассера вижу за кустами на 140 где-то. Танк не вижу.
Maybe they can ambush that tank.
I think that tank's just gonna fly by him. Oh, it's not even a
Ah,
tank.
well, yeah, the line of sight isn't great there.
That's one of the guy I think coming.
Yeah, at
there's
this point-
a lot of blue for an Elba and the Rhine, but not enough to flip the cap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they
there was just infantry
Yeah.
had-
main.
If only they had turned around and gone for Volga, this might have gone very differently.
Yeah, right now because Volga was getting released and captured again, I was pushing towards Volga with my 2 tanks to assist. And I think you called out, Ninja. I think you called out that you needed assistance there.
I don't remember. I remember Volga was under, like, we were calling for help with Volga because my platoon was saying they kept losing it and seeing tanks. But I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Also, the cops are here for me. I gotta go.
Can do that.
I don't know why they have
Again,
Italian
Ninja?
sirens. They're Italian sirens this time, okay? I don't know what happened.
To jump in your Mini Cooper and take off.
I seen this in a movie.
I was there screaming like, "Come on, guys! We need people here."
Yes, yes.
Yeah, final 40 seconds.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, a bit lucky for Redford to see it now.
Yeah.
And
Interesting
look
to
at the
see
guy
it.
on north. Oh my gosh!
There was so much, yeah. So much went right for Redford.
Yeah,
so much
indeed,
went wrong
indeed.
for Blueford.
Like minor details changed, and the battle could have
Wait, the other side, yeah.
have a complete other ending.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if Blueford had turned off of Elbe and Rhine, and hit
Yeah.
Volga from behind, it would have been very different. But
Yeah,
I
and
think it
also
would have
look
been.
at Elbe. I think they have
What?
2 tanks now in Elbe, so
Yeah.
another tank in Elbe.
Yeah. There were 3 tanks
Oh, there we
towards
go.
going
That's
towards
it.
Elba,
Yeah.
and one of them drove onto our AT vehicle, so they couldn't capture.
I'm a little sad you didn't get any of my infantry kills in that video, Leclerc.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
yeah, I just missed it, I guess.
Yeah, just in Volga there, just holding that south end, we killed like 4 or 5 infantrymen.
Yeah, well, with so many
And I-
players on such a big map, I think it's impossible with only one camera to
for sure, for
Yeah.
get it
Yeah,
all.
definitely.
I think I got
I
quite a
shot
bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
for what you
yeah.
had,
I shot
yeah.
one of the toes with the heat too.
Yeah, look at that final score there.
Yeah,
And then we have a dread for wins.
destroyed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, we destroyed.
Yeah, actually, I think a lot of those points came from like the half an hour cap on Don that was
That too.
like
Yeah,
uncontested.
Probably.
So yeah,
Don was
that's
captured.
that's that footage there. So what we'll probably do now is, if you guys want to stick around to talk for a few more minutes, I'm just going to do a quick intermission for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we can come back and wrap things up.
Sounds
Sure.
good.
Yeah, I'll be here.
And for those that are still watching, if you have any questions for the people from Rolling Thunder or any of the groups participated in it, just go ahead and throw those questions in the chat, and we'll see if we have any answers for you. But we're just going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Two and a half hours.
Yeah, there is one. regarding the capturing.
Yes, only capturing the score is only based on capturing. No, only for holding. Yes, only for holding
Claire,
the time.
Make sure you're not muted on stream, Claire.
I was muted this whole time. Okay,
Yes,
I thought I
you're
turned it
welcome.
off. But... All right, so yeah, so the first question there. So
Who
we're back
is
here.
muted?
I was muted on the stream, so I was
Okay.
talking there. The audience couldn't hear me, but it's good now. So yeah, as you're saying, like the score is based on capturing and holding those objectives, and not from taking out enemy tanks or enemy units. But yeah, let's see if there's any other questions in here. Manager man, you're muted in stream. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yep. That's
but yeah. So as I was saying, when I was muted, I was just thanking everyone that came along to do the commentary for the event. It was good hearing your perspectives, being as platoon commanders and also tank commanders, tank crew, in the actual battle. So it gave a bit more perspective of what was going on to what I had recorded. There was quite a bit that some of that nuance was missed of me just recording from the eye in the sky. So it was good hearing some of the stories about how some of those engagements went. I'm pretty sure the audience probably agrees with that. I'm just going to bring up the website again here just so people can see. So for anyone that's interested in participating in one of these Rolling Thunder events, either you or your clan or unit, I'm just going to link this in the chat. So yeah, you'll find all the information you need to know about how the events run, kind of its background and history back to Arma 2 in 2010, 2011. Some of the setup as well as technical aspects like no thermal imaging on tanks to keep it balanced. You'll find pretty much everything you need to know here. You also have some information about past events, and I know you guys have quite a bit of videos and media from some of those past events as well. So if any of you are, any of the guys that were commentating with me, if you have any video links that you want to share of like perspectives during the battle, just go ahead and throw those in the stream chat, give some people some YouTube links. So yeah, best thing to do is go to this website and then check out the Discord. I'll see if this lets me post the Discord here.
I'll
So,
post
put it there.
the one where I was running away from 3 tanks. It is run away, the highlight.
No, looks like it's not going to let you post to the links. Go ahead and send them to me on like Discord, and I'll put them in there for you.
There is on the top the Discord link.
Yeah, I already got the Discord
on
link in
top
there. So I'll just share this Twitch clip here, just so people want to see some extra clips. So yeah, if you guys are commentating have any other clips you want me to share, just send them to me, because I guess it's blocked for you sending links in the chat, but I can forward them through.
1 moment.
But yeah, if anyone watching still has any other questions, we'll be here for a few more minutes. If you have any questions about the event, how to sign up, best thing to do is look at that Discord I linked there, as well as the Rolling Thunder website. You'll pretty much get everything you'll need. There's quite a few videos as well, going back to even the Arma 2 era, Rolling Thunder battles on the website.
It was just super fun. 200-man event next time.
Dude, if it's the more the merrier. As long as all of us are driving into rivers at the end of the day, it's a good job.
The next will be in September. Maybe I think the first half, 4 or 11 September, 4 or September 11. I am a bit undecided about.
You really want to do it in September when everyone is on holiday?
I know.
Yeah, okay. We will see.
It shows dedication, man. Come on.
True.
Your family doesn't matter. Arma does. What do you mean?
So everyone's still watching.
Get-
I've linked
get the-
I've linked some YouTube clips as well as a Twitch clip there as well for you if you want to check out some more footage from Rolling Thunder 35, which we just did an AAR of with the footage there. You'll see some more direct action footage, I guess, of the crews in combat. Some of those links. But
If you follow, go on. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
If you follow the Runaway highlight that he posted, you can find the full VOD as what was it? Tanks, Toes, and Death. Oh my, or something.
Okay.
But yeah, the full VOD is on my Twitch if you want to see it.
All right.
Those links is my full recording as well.
Okay. So I guess before we go, you said the next event's probably going to be in September. Usually these are run fairly regularly. It's pretty much like every second month or bi-monthly. That seems to be you guys do them.
Yeah, well, it depends. When we have the ATC, which is the other big event, we were talking before, we don't play Rolling Thunder, but we mix a bit. We alternate ATC and Rolling Thunder, and but we do just 5 or 4 or 5 Rolling Thunder per year, more or less. So we run them fairly regularly. Air tool, we didn't have. Maybe the next. We never had. We will look at that, and maybe we will implement the next.
Oh, with like OCAP and AAR, yeah.
Yeah, AR shit, yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice to be able to see.
It'd be really cool, yeah.
Yeah, because I asked, like, when I originally asked for it, I was going to see if I could have it, like, overlaid kind of like here on the stream as well, kind of have, like, a map consistently going, but it probably would have been too small to have in a window, but it's definitely good for the people that participated, because you can go back and see where you were, where some stuff broke down or where things went well. Because I know Friday Night Fights use it, and it's a pretty interesting tool. A lot of other groups use it, too, for even, like, PvE stuff, too.
Yeah, we use it in Arcom.
Yeah, it's really nice to see when the AI absolutely fisted you and you were blind as a bat.
So yeah, like you do about 4 or 5 of them a year. And you do quite a few different time periods and different terrains. Like I've seen footage when I was researching this before I approached you guys to see if you wanted to do this live stream. I've seen footage of like Second World War battles as well as Cold War era with like global mobilization, Arma 3 creator DLC stuff. Then modern day. This one's modern day. So is there already an idea of what the next one's going to be in September? Like what the setting's going to be?
The next one, I think, will be in Kujari. It's a bit different scenario because it's North Africa, Middle East. I think it will be Coop Abrams versus Leopard again. And something like Egypt and Turkey. Just fictional, of course. I hope, at least I hope it remains.
Let us pray.
Don't give any. So anyway, and then Only Bone proposed me to repeat the global mobilization. So I am looking, I will propose you if we have enough groups. Last time when we had enough groups for global mobilization because we needed the DLC for the map. So we will see. These are the two next. One by sure in Kujari, and the other probably global mobilization if we can organize with enough groups.
I've been trying to convince Nemesi to do one at night as well, so we'll see if I can get him to do that.
Yeah, it'd be
Do you
fun.
have the map, Weferling, and the DLC?
Me or I have all the DLCs.
No,
so-
the draw set.
Okay.
Oh, any map, just at night.
Yeah.
I feel like you get them for
Okay.
free, Claire.
Yeah, like they make sure I have
Mhm.
everything. Well, I bought most of it
Mhm.
before I was hired, obviously, but it's.
Mhm.
But yeah, you done anything with like Prairie Fire, like Vietnam era armor combat, or that and Unsung Redux?
Well, there aren't many tanks, huh? So
There's a bit
I
with
don't know.
I guess with like Unsung
added
Redux.
more
but-
now.
Yeah, they've added a few
Yeah.
of the new update, like 1.2 update added a few new vehicles.
Where's my
Yeah.
M48 patent?
You'll have to ask Savage Game Design about that.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But so would you be interested, Nemesi, in doing like some night ops or something along those lines with tanks?
Would you be interested, the Rosek, Ninja, and Ari in?
Absolutely, dude. I would
I'll
love
play
to.
anything I own.
No problem.
I would
Emo,
have, as long as we don't have thermals and I'm squinting at black things all the time, I'd be set. Yeah, that's so much. It would definitely be interesting. Like, would you have it like you have flare launchers in each of the tanks, or like would you just leave it to
Gives them the
NVGs? Like,
command.
I'm curious how the balance would work for that, because it could be either really irritating or really fun.
Actually, I think we did one at night or was early morning.
Yeah,
number one.
we did at night.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
But just a few times. We can try again.
It'd be cool
I
to go
don't
from
know
like
if
night to day. Like night to day would be kind of interesting, or a day cycle, but
That would be,
Probably.
if you
Just
like
speed up
if,
time, yeah.
Yeah, if you sped up time and have that happen over the 2 hours, so like every hour is a day or something, that could be interesting.
Yeah, well, it's even enough if you do it like for the 2.5 hours, and then it's just one day. So the whole battle is one day. You
Oh,
start at
actually,
12
that
and
would
then
work
12.
too.
Have the night and then start ending
Yeah.
the day or the river.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that would be really cool.
Yeah, we can think about.
anyone else in the chat have any questions for Rolling Thunder organizers before we wrap the stream up? Give you a couple minutes.
The Bugfest Wine says we need an editor T72 add-on. Yeah, that's I can totally agree. As I was even
Yes,
like
yes.
2 months ago at Minisec and even said inside of editor. So yeah, we need this definitely.
Yeah, I still need to make a trip over to Czech Republic at some point, but I'll get to see it at some point. But
yeah, it's amazing.
There may be a more modern remade Russian tank coming to Cup at some point in the future.
Okay. I think I might have seen some work in progress images of that. Might have shared them on the
Isn't it
retweeted
like a
them.
T64 or something?
No.
Oh, all right, cool. I'm hoping for a T80.
All right.
I'll see if I can. I think there's a publicly posted in progress one. Let me see if I can find it.
Cool. Well, thanks for noticing that this event exists, Leclerc.
Yeah.
It was really cool to be able to do this, and definitely one of the highlights of my armor career. I appreciate you letting us come on and just chat shit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
It's not a problem. Been like researching your guys' event for a while before approaching you for it, because I really wanted to do a feature stream on an armored event or an armored unit, and this one seemed to be the one to do. Because like I always found tanks aren't really, even though there's a DLC for them, there's a lot of mods that have them. There's not a lot of groups using them to their full potential, or there's not a lot of content, like not a lot of co-op missions in the workshop or anything. So I always wanted to see that, and then as we were talking about before the stream too, I really want to do a aviation one soon, like behind me in the corner over there. You can kind of see the edge of the box on the stream. It's Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS I bought with the intention of doing an aviation stream at some point. So been talking to Viper 10 and see if we can get something together, get going. He seems like to be the best one to do something with. So next couple of months we might be doing a stream. I got to get some time in behind. I haven't played any flight sim stuff for since 2015 or so, I guess. So
Well, on the
I'll get
bright
some
side,
time
you're not going to get flight sim from Arma. You're just going to get arcade.
Yeah,
It's
that's
great
true.
for arcade playing, so you don't have to sweat too much about it.
Yeah.
I would just recommend you hop in on some Invade and Annex servers. Like Knack Squad has a decent Invade and Annex that I hop on from time to time if I want to practice my flying. That's what I do.
Yeah, I might do
Okay,
that.
I found a couple of screenshots here, and they are public. So, an upcoming T90 for Cup, T90M and T90MS.
Oh, nice.
They just sent me that
Juicy.
link. I'll throw it in the chat for them to take a look at before we go. But yeah, that's probably. I want to do some more vehicle-based stuff for the next few streams. Because the first few I did were fairly infantry-based.
Well, we'd probably be happy to have you on the ground fighting with us among the tanks if you want.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'll definitely. After having spectated this, I definitely want to sign up for the next one. So I'll come play in the next
Beautiful.
You have your
Sounds good.
pick of units. You absolutely have
Yeah.
your pick of units. So obviously,
Well,
since
got a
Arkham had the
guaranteed
best
slot.
KD, right? Arkham had the best KD.
Actually, not that sure.
I don't know about that. Listen, the river
That's
killed
why we
us
need
for
the
it.
AAR.
we can, I was gonna say we can look at the debrief.
Oh shit, dude!
with
You're right. Dude, Winter has Leclerc on his on their platoon.
So I guess we'll wrap this up here. So I'll thank all of you for commentating.
Have a good night, everybody.
So like Timo, Only Bone, Ari, Ninja, Dro, and Nemesis, thank you for coming along on this. Added quite a bit
so much.
to the stream.
Yeah, thank
you,
you
right?
for
Thank you for having us.
Thank you
Great
to
stream.
you.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great hanging
thank
out with
you
everybody.
for assisting, for recording, and for making this live event.
That's not a
And
problem.
as they said, you are welcome next time whenever you want, either as for recording or either for playing, just playing.
Okay.
So maybe you have more fun playing. I don't know.
It was still fun watching too, but definitely I think next time I'm gonna see if I can get into one of the tank crews because don't really get much of a
Yeah.
chance. But for everyone that was watching too, thank you for sticking around watching. Some interaction in the chats, some questions to answer. Next community play session live stream is one planned for next month. Don't have the date yet, but I'll probably be playing with 3rd Infantry Division realism unit, one of the oldest realism units in the game. Actually, go back to the America's Army 2 days. Known them for quite a while, so I'll be hanging out with them.
I remember them.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out with them next month. Hopefully, that's the tentative plan. And then coming up in September, I'm going to see if I can get together again with Viper 1.0 and see if we can get something going for aviation stream. Wanted to do carrier operations, but he's a U.S. Air Force guy, so
it's illegal.
He's probably not going to let us do carrier stuff. So we'll probably do something with Air Force assets, but it should be pretty interesting. I'll be ready by then. I'll have taken out my HOTAS. It's back there, and get some mounts for it and everything. We'll get going. But all right, I guess that's good enough time to end it as any. But again, thank you guys for commentating with me, and thank you for everyone that was watching. So until next time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.